Yo, what's up everybody? Today we're going to be doing some more of the Umineko playthrough. Now, I'm really quite excited for today. I haven't actually had time to play yesterday. I was really quite tired from work. So, yeah, I mean, I really wanted to play yesterday, which is the really annoying thing. But, yeah. Finally, in Umineko, after study hell, we are in Umineko territory. I am really quite excited to play today. It's going to be really quite nice to see, I don't know, just the continuation of stuff. Ever, obviously, that is a must in terms of, I don't know, a thing to have interest for. Yeah, you've obviously got, oh my god, I really love that stuff about her. Also, Beatrice's teacher as well. I really want to learn more about her. And, yeah, just in general, what's going to happen. I do wonder what we're actually going to see, like, before the journey. Maybe there's going to be something of significance here. And, obviously, how everything here is going to differ from, you know, the norm. What's actually going to happen that's going to make this a special game. Oh yeah, Burn and Lambda as well, can't forget about them. They're going to be really quite fun to see. So yeah, let's get into it. Evan-san. Looks like we're about to arrive. Oh my god, yeah, that's going to be interesting. Yeah, when Kiria shook her shoulders, Eva jumped and awoke from her doze. Wait, you've got to be kidding me. So was she just in a dream? Oh, I'm sorry. I was half asleep. Yeah, fair enough. Sorry to scare you. Oh, Aunt Eva, you went out cold. You were out cold. Did you get up early this morning? She was just feeling overwhelmed. I mean, maybe. That's actually quite ironic. Yeah, you just see one of the most high in command and also just, you know, in general, superior members in a state like that. I'll let you all see something embarrassing. Oh my god. No, fair enough actually. Yeah. Well, I'd say it's pretty impressive you were relaxed enough to sleep. But I kept yelling, we're gonna fall, we're gonna drown. Oh my god, yeah, understandable, yeah. I can imagine those two being a really good combination, especially when Battle is so fucking provoked. Can't get bored with this guy around. Shut up. That's understandable, actually. All humans have at least one thing they're weak against. Yep. I see that. But and Jessica came in messing around. Yeah. Rudolph also made a face as if asking, how are you? Are you okay? Get a hold of yourself. Oh yeah, understandable. Yeah. When you see Dad and the rest. Dad? Are you sure about that? And the rest, the sleepiness will go right out the window. Yeah, definitely. Let's give it our best, okay? Oh yeah. That's right. Yeah, we have to keep it together, especially this year. Oh yeah, definitely, because if they do, then they are going to all be going with a lot more inheritance than they would have predicted. That's it. God damn, there is just so much inattention. Yeah, let's all tighten our assholes and go. Rudolph said these strict words in a small voice that only Eva could hear. Oh yeah, that explains it. Yeah. Failure would not be tolerated in this year's family conference. Yeah, I see. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, all of their companies were hanging in the balance. Yeah, even Rosa was, you know, with her design company. Even Rudolph's face looked a little tense. Oh, right. Well, Rosa still has a company. It isn't really at risk because of things that have happened in it, unlike the other two. Even Rudolph's face looked a little tense. Eva's expression probably looked tense as well. Yeah, definitely. I wouldn't be surprised. Mama, have a lot of luggage. Let's go up onto the deck. Oh my god, yeah. Thank you. You really are considerate, George. Oh yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Oh, it's because she's scared. Why are you thanking me so suddenly? It's not like you. It's not like you, mother. Damn.
Eva, Georgie,
oh, we're there. Grab our luggage. Oh, nice one. We're there. Somebody's gonna see Beatrice. No, you've got to be. Don't tell me she's gonna get mad at her for having been excited. Oh, okay. Rosa, don't say yamenasai challenge. She probably failed at the first 2 minutes. Let's be honest here. Stop running on your trip. You see, Maria was already getting excited. Oh my god, she's running around. Oh my god, she ran circles around Hideyoshi, escaping from Dosa, who was trying to catch her. What did she whisper? Did she just say embarrassing? I swear I heard. Well, no, I don't know. What is it, mother? Do you feel sick?
George.
George. Yep. Don't make him hear what's about to be said. George, take a logic kids and go on ahead. Yeah, your mother's probably feeling anemic, so I'll lend her out. Oh, God. Really? Okay, I'll head out first. Oh, yeah, definitely, yeah. Something odd in Eva's expression told Hideyoshi that it hadn't been a pleasant awakening, so he made George go on ahead. Yeah, good one, yeah. Udo's family and Dosa's family also went up onto the deck, leaving only Eva and Hideyoshi inside the boat. Yeah, that's really good. Eva had a vague expression on her face, as though she still hadn't been able to escape from her daydream. Oh yeah, that is interesting. Yeah, she's probably just really quite stricken by what she's actually learnt in her daydream. This is really quite odd that, you know, this blast of the past, I suppose, was in the form of a daydream. That's hilarious about Maria. What's wrong? Yeah, what a big face, yeah. Oh, that is interesting. Yeah, because I really do wonder. I mean, when we were reading it last time, I kind of remember a lot of that stuff happening. You know, she just wants to project her inabilities to become, you know, the top of the tree, really, onto the child, and then so that he could potentially have the chance to do something that she never really did. I wonder if I'm using George as a tool for my own revenge. I wonder if that my childish hostility towards Nissan has caused me to treat that child's life like a toy. God, I wonder. God, what have I done? What have I... Yeah, that isn't true. Yeah, definitely, yeah. Yeah, George is a wonderful son, and he will always perform admirably wherever he goes. No, I don't disagree with that whatsoever. No. It did, yeah, I think that's a good way of thinking. Yeah, I love how enthusiastically he says everything. He's so nice. He really is pleasant, this guy, Hideyoshi. Even if you let your own hopes get in the way a bit, everything will turn out okay in the end, hasn't it? Oh yeah, that's actually really quite interesting. So maybe that's why she thinks, you know, George could have potentially been just like a toy to, you know, get the family head position that she never really had because of, you know, all the strict treatment, probably treating him as if, you know, he's going to grow up to be the family head. Yeah, you haven't done anything wrong. In fact, George is grateful for the strict discipline you gave him, right? Oh yeah, fair. Really? God, she sounds really surprised. Hey, really? My God, yeah, George doesn't think I'm a terrible mother, does he? God damn, she really is breaking down. Fucking hell. Yeah, exactly though. Yeah, he's never said anything like that, not even once. Yes, she kind of is, to be honest, but at the same time though, I sort of can see where she's coming from, but I just kind of get the impression it's just where everything goes wrong and then you think, you know, things could potentially be a little bit, you know, haywire really. Oh, what about this is going to be? Hideyoshi-sama. Oh yeah, everyone has left the boat. Oh, did you lose something? Do you need a hand? Kumasawa had come to check on them when they hadn't got up to the deck. Oh yeah, understandable, yeah. Hideyoshi hid Eva behind his back so that her expression would... Oh god, that's awful. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, every parent does this, but at the same time though, it must just be really quite awful just to think, like... Especially in her situation, because I suppose... Initially, I'm assuming her main motive to have George was actually to, you know, be able to have some sort of potential for somebody in, you know, the direct her bloodline to become the family head, really.
すまんな
Yeah, so, oh my god, that's
ちょっと
awkward.
わしのネクタイピンがいかれてもうてな
My necktie pin just got a bit
もう
crooked.
大丈夫やすぐ行くで
We'll find and we'll be out in
外
a
で
sec.
待っててや
Wait outside for us. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
そうですか。
Is that so? Ah, yes, definitely so.
それでは表でお待ちいたしております。
Then I'll wait outside. Even though she didn't really understand. Oh yeah, yep, it's a good thing that you didn't become a nosy fart and ask. Even though she didn't really understand, Kumasawa realised that something had come up. Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, just buying into the excuse. Yeah, and disappeared so that she didn't trouble them further. Yeah, that's really good of her. Yeah, if they stayed here any longer, they probably would make everyone else worry too. They would, to be fair.
そろそろ行こうか
God, that must be so embarrassing for Eva. She's not only, you know, become so immersed in her daydream that she's fallen asleep, but also it's just, you know, she's woken up having doubts about everything, really. It's about time to go.
ジョージたちを心配させてまうで
Yeah, we'll make George and the rest worry. Yep, and that is definitely not something she wants to do after this, you know, really quite tragic debate.
私本当にジョージに恨まれてない
George really doesn't despise me. Yeah, I do find it interesting that she thinks, you know, all of the strict sort of treatment that has actually been given to him could potentially make somebody despise him. But no, she's really having one of those. God, yeah.
ああ
Yeah.
恨まれてなんか
Yeah, good. Yeah, nothing of the sort.
むしろ感謝しとるぞ
In fact, he's very grateful. Yeah. He would be. And I think she should really just see, like, the goodness in her kid and how brilliantly he's actually turned out to be.
悪い夢でうなされたんか
Did you have a nightmare?
また
Again. Oh, God. Yeah, I do wonder what she's going to say. Yeah, understandable, yeah. Yeah, that is actually really quite interesting that she interprets all of that as a nightmare. She doesn't actually think, like, could this potentially be reality? Like, the fact that... No, I really don't know who this person is. It would make sense if this person was a dream, but at the same time, it's just really quite odd that Eva, somebody without magical knowledge, you know, has basically heard words of somebody that basically sounds like they do have an idea of what what they're actually doing in terms of magic. It's really quite odd. Hideyoshi knew that Eva was often tormented by... Oh god, often tormented by night. Oh god, that's awful. Jesus Christ, is she that scarred from, you know, just like the awful treatment she sort of got that we learnt about last time? Fucking hell, and they always grew more and more marked on the days leading up to the family conference. Hideyoshi knew that Eva's relationship with Kraus was still, still full of antagonism to the point of being, Jesus fucking Christ, that's absurd. And that she still couldn't let go of the feelings she'd had as a child. I know, I mean, God, they really do stick with you.
夢や
That was a dream.
わしが一緒にいる
Oh yeah, that's really nice to say. Yeah, I'm with you
こ
now.
うして手をギューッと握っとったらそんな夢もどっか行ってしまうで
God, that is so nice. Yeah, if I grasp your hand like this, that dream will go away. Yeah, to be honest, I do find it really quite interesting to think about Eva's hate towards Natsuki when you think
No.
about how Kraus has actually treated her.
ほら
Right, look. Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, I'm holding tight. Hideyoshi must be like the best. This guy, if he wasn't a business owner, he would probably be a counselor, let's be honest here.
痛いわ
Oh, that hurts.
ありがと
Thank you.
うもう平気よ
I'm fine now. Oh, that's brilliant. Yeah, he really has made her feel better. Let's get off the boat.
ああ
Yeah,
降りようか
let's get off the boat.
みんな待たせてるで
Yeah, everyone's waiting for us.
あのごめんなさい
I'm sorry.
ん
さっき
What is she apologizing for?
あなたのタバコの煙のこと
Oh, I'm sorry that I yelled at
怒
you.
鳴ってごめんなさい
Oh, God, that's awesome. Obviously, she's really hated the smell of smoking. So when she's obviously really quite stressed because of everything, you know, because of all of the really bad memories of her childhood completely surfacing up again now that she's here. Yeah. I'm sorry that I yelled at you about the smoke from your cigarettes just now. God, it really is horrible, all of this. I mean,
普段ならそんなことで謝らんくせに
come on, you normally wouldn't apologize for that sort of thing.
悪い夢見た後のお前は気弱でいかん
I see that. Yeah, you're all frail after having that
気に
dream.
するなや
Don't worry about it. Yeah, that's a really nice thing to say. Yeah, understandable. Yeah. I was wrong for not realizing the smoke wasn't affecting you.
私のこと嫌いになった。
What? God, she really is. This is just one of the points where you're so upset that you just lose faith in everything. Holy shit, this is... It's just really highlighting the extent of how, you know, how affected she is by this. I mean, my God, have you started to hate me? Yeah, no way. Yeah, exactly. He's laughing. Yeah, seriously, yeah. If I hated you after something like that, we wouldn't have lasted 3 days. Come on, stand up. Let's get off the boat. Oh, it's Skoda. Hideyoshi-sama, Eva-sama. Is everything alright? Well, now it is. Obviously, you're gonna lie and say that it is okay. Are you not feeling well? This time it was Skoda. I mean, my God, you can really tell how concerned these people are about them. I mean, you've got 2 servants. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it looked like they kept everyone waiting too long after all. Even Eva had to stand up without grumbling now. oh, yeah, understandable. Yeah, because it is actually really quite inconvenient in a situation like this. Like, your bad mood makes people wonder where, obviously, you are, and then, you know, that kind of causes just more and more people to doubt you, question you, stuff like that, really. It's just really interesting, her relationship towards Natsuhi, though, because the more I read this and the more we see how totally awfully she is affected by, you know, all of the bad memories of her childhood, really. We see why she gets so much hate, really, from her. Yeah. Oh God, you have got to be kidding me. Is that actually the train of thought she had? Because that wasn't something a good wife would do. I mean, obviously, normally that would be alright, but yeah, with Eva, that just has a lot more weight. Oh my God. Is everything okay? If it's a matter concerning your health, shall I call Dr. Nanjo?
ありがとう。
Thanks.
ちょっと貧血気味でね。
Oh, yeah, but I'm just feeling a little anemic.
もう大丈夫よ。
I'm fine now. Yeah, good one.
婦人病中やっちゃ。
Oh my God, yeah, quite literally. Yeah, it's a woman's
気に
disease.
せんといてや。
Don't worry about it. Oh my God. I kind of get the impression that that is the worst thing to say in a time like this. Come on.
そんなの人に言わないでよ。恥ずかしいわ。
Yeah, don't say stuff like that in front of people. It's embarrassing.
おお、すまん。
Oh my God. If I elbowed Hideyoshi in the gut, damn, that is fucking brutal. By that time, her normal expression had returned, which allowed Hideyoshi to relax a little. Yeah, that's really good, yeah. That's hilarious, though. You get an elbow in the gut for that. Wow. Oh, so we're going to see here. Right. The bright sunlight outside also almost made her dizzy. Oh my God. A small plank for getting off the boat was lowered, and Gorda was waiting there, smiling and ready to lend them a hand. Yo. God, you know stuff is posh when they have a small plank. Well, when they have a boat in general, but like when they have a small plank as well. Please, Eva-sama. Your hand.
ありがとう。
Thank you.
六軒島へようこそいらっしゃいました。
Welcome to
お
Dokkenjima.
帰りなさい。
Hang on a second. Okay, that is a little bit weird. Who was that? Oh God. Oh my God. Yeah, that is weird. When she left the boat, it seemed to Eva as though she'd heard the voice of her younger self. No, it hadn't seemed that way. Someone had told her, welcome back. After becoming a shameless adult. Oh God, yeah, the voice of her young self was distant. Yeah. Interesting.
私は何のために生きてるの？
What am I living for?
何をどうすれば私はこの猛襲から解き放たれるというの？
Well, that's actually really quite interesting when she says this obsession. Hideyoshi heard her talking to herself. Yeah, my god, yeah, when Hideyoshi had held on tightly to Eva's shoulders, his firmness alone. Oh, yeah, I told her that there was no need to say anymore. Maybe it was because the typhoon was getting closer. Oh, yeah, I think it might actually be, to be honest, that might actually be the case. The lively cries of the seagulls, which usually greeted them when they arrived. Yeah, couldn't be heard at all. Yep. I really do wonder if this person is actually some sort of magical being, the one Eva is with, and that, I don't know, kind of has the effect of, what was I going to say? Eva could potentially have some sort of magical, I don't know, connotations, and they could be out because of the fact that the typhoon is going to come, and then, you know, Beatrice is going to break loose. I don't know, though. Doesn't really make much sense. Oh, which song is this? Oh, surprisingly happy. Oh, I wonder what the, I don't know, just, ooh, interesting. We're getting a really quite, I don't know, no. It's kind of like a panoramic shot, but the only thing is it goes vertically as opposed to horizontally. Oh, yeah. Wait, no, that's not the avatar. What, you mean 6 years ago? Oh, that's Basil, you fucking idiot. I mean, I was still in elementary school back then, right? Oh my god. Yeah, it's pretty unfair for me to expect me to remember everything, don't you think? It is, though. I see that, yeah. God, that is awful. And it's just interesting that Eva feels as if, you know, she really doesn't want it, but at the same time she just has such an obsession of, you know, receiving the power just to rise up against those who have really made her childhood hell, really, let's be honest here. It is, yeah. I mean, my god, I can't remember anything about when I was fucking 10. Yeah, definitely, yeah. Especially because we were so young, we've grown a lot in these 6 years. If I hadn't been introduced, I might not even have remembered you. That's hilarious, yeah. Really? Oh, I figured he was Battler right away. To be honest, I am actually quite surprised that George may have not remembered him, because he was 19 at the time. I mean, he probably... It's just kind of surprising that, you know, if you have a family member and then you see him when you're 19, you don't see him for 6 years. I would have personally remembered him. Really, I figured he was Battler right away. Oh, yeah, that definitely shows their bond. Ah, yeah, and when he opened his mouth, I was sure. Imagine if Maria knew who Battler was. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I just met him for the first time. Didn't know him 6 years ago. That's right. Yeah, definitely, yeah. Maria-sama was only 3 years old then. Well, the same goes for me. Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. Yeah, I only knew Maria when she was 3 years old, and so she's grown so big. Oh my god, yeah, definitely. Of course I wouldn't recognise her. After lunch, we had all gone out to the beach to walk around, talk, and take it easy. Yeah, that's nice, yeah. Our parents were apparently having yeah, a suspicious, complicated discussion. So we ended up leaving them behind. I love that. Well, just as I guessed from the start, the conversation focused on, oh, on me, since I've been away for 6 years. Interesting. Oh yeah, still you've really gotten to. I mean, my god, he's literally taller than George, of course he has. Oh yeah, understandable, yeah, I wouldn't call myself short, but your height really surprised me. I'm surprised. That's right, I remember well what Batora-sama was like 6 years ago, but I was surprised even so. Yeah, seriously.
6年前のバトラからは想像がつかないくらいだったぜ。
Can hardly believe the same Battler. We We knew back then.
みんな案外6年も前のこと
No,
なんか
I
覚え
agree
てるんだ
actually,
な
yeah. I'm surprised how much everyone remembers about
俺
it.
なんかかなり記憶があやふやだってのに
Oh,
よ
my memory's all hazy.
だろうな。
Yeah, I'll bet.
私たちのことを思い出すのに少し時間をかけてたみたいだもんな。
Oh god, she's pissed off. Looks like it's taking you a while to remember us.
あれはちょっと傷つくぜ。
Is it me or she really sounded like Beatrice there? I don't know. You know, that hurts a bit. I can see that. Yeah. I mean, I'm assuming these people were probably quite good friends. So yeah, for Basila to just not instantly remember it, I see it.
さすがに
But yeah, you
6
can't blame him. Come on, this is 6 years ago, right?
覚えてろって方が無理があるぜ
Oh yeah, understandable actually. Yeah. But the other people could have it as well. Your logic is crap. I'm the one who has it bad, being forced to remember.
6年前のことですとあまり覚えてはおられないのですか
Are you saying that you can't remember well because it was 6 years ago?
私はつい昨日のことのように鮮明に覚えておりますが
Well, to be honest with Shannon, the thing is about everyone else, I mean, they have really varying lives and it's all different. Every single day is different. But at the same time, like, you know, I'm going to be honest, Shannon literally does. I really wouldn't be surprised if Shannon did 7 days a week. Well, wait, no, she doesn't, but she does have breaks. But yeah, anyway, like, it's just really quite surprising that, you know, nearly every day she probably views life as the same. Her life is just on one set formula. Of course she's going to remember things as if they were yesterday. Like, there's not really much to remember.
シャノンは記憶力がいいからね。
Oh, yeah, that definitely does help. Well, your memory's great after all.
6年前にバトラ君がどんなことをしていたとか
Oh
言って
god.
いたとかよく覚えてるんじゃないかい
You remember the kind of things Battler said and did back then pretty clearly, don't you?
そう
Pretty
そうだな。
clearly. Come to think of it, that's right.
シャノンって妙なところで記憶力がいいんだよな。
Oh, Shannon's memory can be incredible when you least expect it.
マリア覚えるの下手くそ
She's horrible. Okay, if Mariga's horrible at remembering, then the sun is actually, I don't know, black. Or red or brown or... Well, the sun is kind of red, but, yeah. The sun is obviously brown. It is... Or maybe blue. Or... pink. Purple. I'm horrible at
楽し
remembering.
いことはスイスイ覚えるけど
Yeah, my
つ
god.
まんないのは全然ダメ
Yeah, she definitely remembers a lot of magic-related things that Beatrice taught her. I remember fun things, but can't remember boring things at all. We all laughed, saying that everyone was like that. Yeah, understandable. Yeah, Shannon.
ちなみに6年前のバトラはどんなだったんだ？
Oh.
何かエピソードを覚えてないのかよ。
Remember anything? Any interesting episodes? Episodes! Oh my god, I really wonder if this could potentially be something really embarrassing.
そうですね
Let's see.
確かお帰りの際はこうおっしゃっていました
I'm sure that you said something like this when you left.
また来るぜ See you again
I'll be back, see you again.
きっと白馬にまたがって迎えに来るぜ
I'll surely come for you riding a white horse. That's random.
やめー恥ずかしい
Oh my god! Jesus Christ! If you said overreaction, I think that would be a little bit applicable. What the fuck? Oh my god! Oh, yeah, this is really quite funny. Next up, I'm gonna be descending from heaven to you mortals, mere mortals. Oh my god, that's hilarious. God damn. A white horse out of everything. It kind of does, to be fair. Yeah, sounds just like something you'd say.
確かにそんな感じだった。6年前のバトラはそんな感じのバカっぽいセリフばかり言ってたぜ。
Oh my god, I wonder what the worst line he has ever said was. Yeah, I remember you always used to be full of those stupid lines, Battler.
確かに当時のバトラ君がいかにも言いそうだな。
No, oh my god, he must have been wild when he was a kid. It really does sound like something Batoraku would have said back then.
恥ずかしい恥ずかしい
Oh, is that embarrassing? Is that embarrassing? I love his face.
最高に
I wonder what's so embarrassing about it. Is it just because of the fact that, you know, he is a little bit... I mean, my god, okay, I get that it would be embarrassing, but I've never had somebody get that provoked jokingly because of how embarrassing something would be for a long time.
中学くらいになったら、
Oh,
そういう
yeah,
恥ずか
understandable.
しいことが口にしたくなるからね。
Mario, I'm sure that when you were in middle school, you want to say embarrassing stuff like that.
そういう時は口に出す前にチラシの裏に書いて3度読み直してから口にすべきかどうか。
Yeah, and then you just realize how much of a bad idea it is to say, I see. When that happens, make sure you write it down and read it 3 times before saying it out loud.
きっと後悔するからな。
If you don't, you definitely regret it. I can say that about a lot of things.
誰しもがそういう痛々しい時代をくぐり抜けていくのだ。
Still, everyone has to pass through that pitiful period.
そして身の程を知り、
Understandable.
恥を覚えて大人になるんだ。
Yeah, that's what you learn your place. Learn shame and become an adult.
そうさ。これは大人への過渡期なら、誰もが犯す青春の甘酸っぱくて恥ずかしい消し去りたい記憶なんだ。
I love how exasperated he sounds. Yeah, it's one of those bittersweet things that everyone does in adolescence as they transition to becoming adults. A memory you just want to forget. What is he doing? I'm just so confused. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, that must actually be really quite bad. Yeah. So he slipped out so many things that are just totally embarrassing. But obviously he's never really thought, like, I wonder what would happen if maybe people remembered this. After all, this is all the stuff I'd let slip out without thinking. So I didn't remember the words exactly. But now that those words are being recited to me, they're as embarrassing as all hell. Oh my god, yeah. I only recently came to understand this weakness and was working hard to avoid releasing such careless outbursts. But, oh yeah, it's a little bit pointless if everyone remembers them. Oh yeah, understandable. Yeah. I see that. I mean, he sounds like a very sociable person if that's the case. I'm the opposite, bro. Yeah, I guess I was born with the habit of speaking without thinking, and there's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, that must be really bad because you say so many embarrassing.
他にも何か恥ずかしいことは覚えてないのかよ。
This is worse than the torture he gave Beatrice. Shana, do you remember any of the other embarrassing stuff?
まあ
Oh.
他にもいろいろと覚えておりますけれど
Yes, well, I remember a few other things, but
ご本人もお忘れになりたいことみたいなので
oh, you're
これ以上は
boring.
遠慮させていただきたいと思います
Bruh! But since it looks like the person in question wants to forget them, I think I'll refrain from saying any more.
ぶっちゃけると、俺はもう何も覚えてないんだ。
To be brutally honest, I don't remember this at
頼
all.
むから思い出させないでくれ。
Oh my god, I see. Yeah, please don't make me remember.
おおシャノンがバトラーをいじめてる
Shannon's bullying Battler.
ダメ
You
い
can't.
じめはいけないの
Yeah, you shouldn't bully people. True! She isn't
いじ
though.
めてるわけじゃないんだよ。
If anything, she's doing quite the opposite. She isn't really bullying him.
この話はこれくらいにしようか。
Let's leave it at that, okay?
でもシャノン、後でバトラ君のいないところ
Oh,
で
you're poisonous.
教えてね。
You sound so good from saying this, but then, oh, you're a little bit worse.
なんだか面白そうだから。
Oh, sounds pretty interesting.
はいかしこまりました
Oh shit. Yes, certainly.
そりゃねえぜ、シャノンちゃんよ。
No, you can't, Shannon-chan. Oh my god, he's getting properly pissed. For a while, Jotaniki laughed at me, as though warming him up for when Shannon-chan would tell him about more of my embarrassing misspeaks. That's just really got ironic. Like, you cannot say anything that will not be taken out of context in a few years. I actually see this. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Yep, George is definitely going to know a lot of embarrassing things about Battler. For a while, Josh and Nikki laughed at me as I warming up for when Channel would tell him about more of my embarrassing mysteries. I like that. Warming up because you're probably going to have to prepare for quite a lot. Oh, just looked like he was flirting with Shannon. But he seems somewhat open and frank about it. Ah, yeah, I see that, actually. Yeah, I mean... Oh, I don't know, it's just an excuse for a conversation, if anything. Yeah, he was always that way with his cousins. He was always that way with his cousins? What? I mean, yeah. Oh my god, I misinterpreted that as in he was flirting with his cousins. He was always that way with his cousins, but he usually took on a reserved, gentlemanly attitude when he came into contact with the servants. Oh yeah, he doesn't really do that with Shannon, because obviously there's that degree of informality. Yeah, when I thought about it, I got the feeling he was being overly friendly a bit, which seems strange. Monica started scribbling in the sand with his stick. Yep. Definitely something we all do. Oh yeah, George, Aniki and Shannon-chan joined in. They left me and Jessica off to the side, so I asked her secretively. Oh,
Yo, Jessica.
Hey, Jessica.
ジョージの兄貴ってさ、
Oh,
その、シャノンちゃんと付き合ってたりする？
Oh, I love. Oh, you can just so tell that type of voice when somebody is just, you know, they're letting somebody in on a secret. I wonder.
何なんでわかったんだよ。
What that? How do you guess?
バトラお前見かけより人を見てんな。
Oh yeah, Basil, you've got a keener eye for people than I thought. Oh, I like that, yeah. Oh my god, I just love his reaction. He actually guessed it though, it's really quite impressive.
俺、冗談で言ったつもりだったんだけど、本当に付き合ってんのかよ。
I was just kidding, but they're actually going out. I just love the way these guys say things. Oh my god, yeah, I don't want them to know that you know.
大きいって。
Your voice is too loud.
一応内緒の付き合いってことらしいぜ。
How does she know then? It looks like they're keeping it secret for now,
特に
okay?
エヴァおばさんの耳には入れない方がいいよ。
Oh, yes, definitely, yeah. It would be better if nobody found out about it, especially Aunt Eva. And that is actually really quite interesting. I remember when, you know, god fucking damn, do you remember when in the first episode, Shannon had been found to be dead? Like, Eva, the first thing she actually asked was like, are you going out with Shannon? Even though, like, you know, George's lover has literally just died, that is the first thing she asked. I mean, I think, even though it's really, really low, to be honest, I think Eva really does have potential to be a good person. So I think the fact that she's stooping to a level that low shows the level in which she cares about who Sun's married to, obviously because of the fact that there was so much regarding this whole status crisis. Yeah, definitely, yeah.
なる、使用人との恋か。
Love of a servant, huh?
いや、でも、いつの間に？
Yeah, but since when?
6年ってす
yeah,
げえ
definitely.
な。
Definitely! I guess a lot can happen in 6 years.
でも、確かに兄貴なら人間もできてるし、シャノンちゃんも優しくて海外しそうだし。
But yeah, Aniki's an amazing person, and Shannon-chan seems to be kind and brave. Oh yeah, I agree, yeah.
お似合
They
いかも
will,
な。
yeah. Doesn't fucking matter if they're servants. To hell with that bullshit. So they might make a pretty good match. Actually, 6 years ago, I remember taking notice of her just a little bit. Oh. I see. She really fits well with George Aniki. Nothing I can do about that. Yeah. What? No! Goodbye, my fleeting first love. Oh yeah, ironic that he remembers that. Oh my god! I can't believe that. So Battler actually, you know, he got the hots for Shannon 6 years ago. That's hilarious. Oh, yep, somebody's probably a little bit jealous. Yeah, I'm probably jealous because of big things that will not be named that Battler wants to squeeze. Let's be honest. Oh my god, that was hilarious, that scene in episode 1. Oh, That's bad! Which means that the collection of embarrassing lines Shannon-chan had just held back on probably has something to do with that. Oh, that's so awful. Oh my god, yeah, just die before the deaths. You'd be the first person to die, Vassala. I can't take it.
兄貴たち、付き合ってどのくらいになるんだ？
How long have they been going out?
どの段階から付き合ってると呼ぶのかにもよ
At
るだろ
least
う
a
け
year,
ど
damn.
確実に1年以上は続いてると思うぜ。
It depends on what you're going out, but I think it's been at least a year.
双方片思い時代を含めると数年になるんじゃねえのかな。
Oh my god, but if you count the time they both had one-sided feelings, it'd probably be several years. Yep, I think even when Battler did have the feelings for Shannon, maybe it was a little bit impossible between her and George. Before I realised that the two of them had separated themselves from the group and were walking down the beach, talking about something. Oh god, yeah, they look calm. And rather like a light relationship between the two lovers. It looked like a more serious one, as though they were already engaged. Oh yeah, that's interesting, that. And yeah, that's really explain it, because they are going to technically be engaged a little bit sooner into the story. Or at least that's what I'd hope. That's quite sweet. Yeah, I mean, my god, judging from this, Battler really is good at remembering things. Wow. Or not remembering, sorry, deducing. 6 years ago, huh? It is, yeah, that's a long time. Yeah.
俺にとってのこの6年は何だったんだ？
What did those 6 years mean to me?
図体がでかくなっただけだ。
I've just got into... Oh, come on, that's not the only thing you've done in 6 years.
意地を張り合ううちに
Oh, god.
6年も経っちまったってだけのくだらない時間だったな。
It was just a waste of time. 6 years I spent obstinately fighting with my dad. God, what did he do?
バトラの方こそどうなんだよ。
What about you, Battler?
彼女とかできたのかよ。
You've got a girlfriend.
さて、どうだろうな。
I wonder.
一緒に遊ぶ女の子は何人かいるぜ。
There's a few girls that I have fun with.
だけど、オンリーワンって関係はまだねえな。
Battler sounds so fun. There is no way he's not going to get one soon. But there's no only one. Oh yeah, I guess I'm just a kid.
みんな大勢でワイワイやってる方が楽しいように思えるんだ。
Yeah, if you're with a girlfriend, it's just going to be awkward. And your whole friendship group is going to be really awkward. And you may get bullied and shit like that. And, you know, obviously really quite singled out. And it will be embarrassing and stuff like that. There's no point. Relationships are overrated, in my opinion. Yeah, I see.
ああ、そりゃなんともバトラらしいぜ。
Yeah, that's so you, Battler.
でも、女友達との関係はちゃんとしっかりしておけよ。
But take your relationships with your female friends seriously.
女の思い込みとコミュニティは怖いぜ。
Oh god. Oh, yep, I can definitely see that. I mean, I think she would know that. When girls get wrong impressions of form a group, it can be scary, you know.
勝手にバトラーを巡って暗闘が繰り広げられて、勝手に
Oh
誰
yeah,
かが
that's
相手に傷ついた
awful.
りしている
Yeah.
かもしれないぜ。
I love how teasing she sounds about this. Oh my god, you can just so tell that she is one of the people that does stuff like this. They might be having secret feuds over you behind your back with people getting hurt or crying.
おかしいな。
That's so weird.
同じ忠告をつい先週、クラスの女
Oh
の
my
子が
god.
気がするぜ。
There's obviously a connection. I think I remember getting the same bit of advice from one of the girls in my class just last week. It's impressive you get it from a girl.
なんだってんだろうな。
Well, I mean, obviously Jessica's a little bit of an exception because she is a cousin. They know each other really quite closely, but still, well, they haven't seen each other for 6 years, I suppose, but they do know each other closely. It's obvious in how easily they've introduced themselves. Oh yeah, why can't everyone just have fun together?
そうまでしてつがいになりたいのかね。
No, I get what you mean. There is no point. I mean, my god. Oh, it was just so ironic seeing all of the, you know, pressure there was in, you know, that really quite cool scene where Jessica was actually playing, you know, Tsirupetan and Ah, yes, Tsurupetan, my favourite song that you definitely should not look up the English translation
バ
for.
トラーがまだそういう相手に会ったことがねえからだろうぜ。
That's probably because you never found a partner like that, Battler.
まあ、おいおいそういう女に出会うこともあるだろうよ。
Well, you might run into somebody sooner
気
or
長に
later.
待つこったな。
Yeah, you just gotta wait patiently.
なんだよ。
What?
まるでお前にはもうそういう相手がいるみたいな言い方じゃねえかよ。
It almost sounds like you've already found a partner like
お
that.
前はどうなんだよ。
What about you?
彼氏とかできたのかよ。
Oh, yeah, have you? Oh, God, that is not a subject you talk about. Oh.
私かよ。
Hi, Sonozaki Mion.
いや、その
Jesus Christ, the embarrassment is real.
つうわかりやすい
Oh, yeah. Come on, that reaction's so easy to understand. It is,
見
yeah,
たと
yeah.
ころ気になる男はいるけどまだ告白もできてねえってそういうところだろ
I mean, to be fair, that is kind of true. From the looks of it, oh my god, you can just see how embarrassed she looks. Holy fuck. From the looks of it, there's some boy that you're thinking about, but you haven't been able to confess to him yet. Something like that. No, I mean, that is reasonable, but at the same time, yeah, I don't really think that's the case. It's because when she tried to, you know, confess her love to Kanon, and obviously their relationship grew, yeah, that is when Beatrice intervened and the truth of the sort of magic. Oh, it had a weird word. It was like a brooch, a butterfly brooch. Yeah, Kanon destroyed it, and he just, you know, became infatuated with this furniture persona, really. No, that's not,
うぜえぜ。私のことなんかどうでもいいだろ。
Jesus Christ. Okay, how to piss Jessica off. This.
話を振ってきたのはそっちのくせに
Oh, okay.
なん
Yeah,
で
yeah, yeah,
俺が
definitely.
逆
Yeah,
ギレ
yeah,
さ
yeah.
れなきゃならねえんだ
The logic has disappeared. This is how the logic looks. Wow. Goes down to 0. If you're the one who brought the subject up, why are you yelling at me
女って生
now?
き物は質問ばかりでそのくせ
I
自分が質
see.
問に答えることは決してないんだよな
Beatrice. Women are creatures who always ask questions and yet almost never answer
ずる
them.
い生き物だぜ
What cruel creatures, seriously.
もう
Well,
そのよ
Jesus Christ, she is embarrassed. Is she actually going to gain the courage to talk about it, though?
告白はさ
She did, yeah, I did try.
一度はしたんだよ。
To confess once.
まあその
Yeah, that's the worst
空振り
thing.
でさ
Yeah, that's turned out
ご
pretty
めんなさ
badly.
いてか
Did you get an I'm... Oh, yeah, I like that. I'm sorry, but fuck off.
いやその
No,
まあその
Yeah,
私がすごく
I know.
一方的だったんで面食らわれたというのかな。
no, well... my feelings were just seriously one-sided and they really didn't know how to respond, I guess.
そういう対象だとも思われてなかったという雰囲気。
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, that must actually be really quite horrible for Jessica because she obviously realises how much of a painful moment this was for her, but obviously she can't really voice that true pain to
そり
Battler.
ゃそうだろうよ
Because obviously it's a really casual conversation. Like, talking about something that's so painful so casually, it must be difficult. Well, I can
お
understand
前
that.
の言葉遣いは男勝りだからな
Oh my god. No, she doesn't. You talk like a man after all. The only person I can think of that actually talks like a lady is probably Natsuhi. Nobody
しとや
else.
かにしないと男心をくすぐらないぜ
Yeah, if you don't act a bit more graceful, you won't be able to catch a boy's interest. Nah.
いやいや、やっぱりその
Oh, is it really? It's the way I speak.
私みたいな言葉遣いじゃ
She really reminds me of Mion, I swear to God. Especially the tomboy aspect. No. Obviously. Oh god, she's probably just thinking about Natsuhi at the moment and all of the bullshit she's given her.
Hmm? まあその言葉遣いが全てじゃないだろうが。お前みたいな普段の言葉遣いが悪いやつが。
Well, how you talk isn't everything, but when people like you, who usually have a rough style of speech.
急にまともな言葉で話すように努力し始めたら、そのそういう気概みたいなもんで、ドキッときちまう男もいるかもな。
Yeah, suddenly start working hard to talk more normally. Well, there are guys out there whose heart will skip a beat when they see how determined you are.
そうなんだ。
Oh, is that really true?
そうか。
I see. Jessica suddenly started talking more meekly. Oh yeah, because that could potentially mean like maybe that's another chance to get back with Connell. Who knows? Yeah, Jessica suddenly started talking more meekly, and then her face instantly went slightly red. I see. Even though her confession didn't go well, it looks like she's still having to given up, and that is actually really quite impressive and surprising, if you ask me. But still, I get it. After seeing how close George Aniki and Shannon-chan have gotten, yeah, I also kind of want to find a girlfriend. That's quite funny, that. That's actually really quite interesting. So, obviously, to work up somebody to try and be determined to speak, you know, a little bit normally and a bit more softly, some people may really value that determination. I think you're talking about a really, really specific and niche crowd here. But at the same time, though, like, people who are suitable to become your lover are definitely part of a niche crowd. Hmm. 6 years. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, 6 years with PvP are pretty important, and they went by pretty fast. Yeah, as the typhoon approached, the clouds grew steadily greyer, but even so, I had this really refreshing feeling. Oh, that's interesting. Oh my god! You can tell this game was written for anime and manga and visual novel enjoyers. Oh my god, I love that. Maybe I'll try thinking more seriously about the opposite sex more than just the size of their LOL. By the way, that's a quote, by the way. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, by the way, it looks like George Aniki's going out with a servant. So will Jessica if her I was about to say confession proposal goes well. How the fuck do you guess that? I mean, obviously it's coincidental, but still, it's really impressive that he was able to get that. Yeah, just from my reaction here, you can totally tell it's bang on. Why do you think that? Oh, no way! Oh, that is awful! Come to think of it, that kid Kanon-kun, who greeted us in the Rose Garden. Oh, yeah, that really explains it now, yeah. You were covering from him pretty intensely, considering he was just a little awkward at talking. Yep. No, that's not. No, she's obviously going out with Gorda or Genji. If she genuinely thinks that Battle is getting paranoid, I think this is an Uno reverse card moment. Oh, interesting. Tell me just one thing. Right now. Right now, is the boy you're after within 1 kilometer of this spot? Oh my god, I wonder. Yep, play dumb. What about that? I wonder. Kanon-kun was the only boy on this island now who could possibly become her boyfriend. Exactly, though. Yeah. So judging by her reaction, I was right. Yep. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I didn't think of the Ushidomiya family as a noble family, but love with a servant. Oh, what? Oh my god, no, I see that actually. Yeah, that's interesting. Just, you know, obviously a family of such high status falling in love with the servants that are serving the family. I mean, yeah, I suppose it could be likened to that. I wouldn't have dreamed that two pairs of Romeo and Juliet would be right next to me. I love that. Aunt Eva will probably become an obstacle to George, Aniki, and Shannon-chan's love. I agree greatly, yeah. If Aunt Eva ever learned that Shannon-chan was the partner of her only beloved son, oh god. Oh, yeah, she'd probably scream at her for trying to steal away her precious George. I mean, oh my god, in Turn of the Golden Witch, fucking hell. How awful was she to, you know, Shannon. I wonder if I can actually get up the moment where that had happened. Beatrice. Oh, it doesn't look like I can find FR and well, I need to see where FR is. Oh yeah, here we are. Yeah. Right, let's just get a little bit of a recap on the scene in Turn of the Golden Witch that shows the real extent of how awful this is. Right. Yeah, that's interesting, yeah. Oh my god, yeah, if anything, you know, without Beatrice's magical, you know, butterfly brooch, this would not have worked. George would have fallen in love with the person that was arranged to meet him, who was much more suitable for the job, really. Job? Fuck off. Yeah, this is a brutal scene. Yeah, she's so rude. She really is. Absolutely horrible. That's absurd. How twisted are you values? Genuinely. Yeah, and now obviously we can really see how much of a ridiculously awful meaning for her this love would have, because of the fact that she's been trying so hard for George to be, you know, the highest of the highest in terms of class. And then this happens, and a relationship between Jessica and Kanon-kun will probably be, oh yeah, just as full of difficulties, because she is objectively the family head, yeah. And Natsuki was also very strict about that kind of thing. Yeah, that's really inconvenient. Like, I kind of get the impression if you had a mother like Natsuki, no matter how much you love somebody, if she didn't like it, it could fuck off. After all, Jessica's husband would have probably become, yeah, the head of the Ushinomiya family in the future. Oh my god, that'd be hilarious. Kanon being the head of the Ushinomiya family, I wonder. If that person had once been a servant working with the family, well, things would get complicated. Oh my god, I know. Yeah. I see. Yeah, well, love is different for every person. I know, it's really fucked that, you know, obviously human, you know, status and command and obviously, hierarchies like families, like this family. Yeah, it's just sad that, you know, that really gets in the way of this, really. As long as you're with someone who's fun to be around, does anything else matter? Yeah, definitely, yeah. When two people pair up, they don't need anyone's permission, as long as they accept each other. And if they don't have anyone's permission, they don't have to get married. It's just a title after all, a label. Oh, worrying about what your parents or family will say means you've already lost. That is interesting, don't forget that. You better not go out with somebody with mixed feelings. Oh my god, I know, I see that. That's actually really quite interesting when he says that, but he just has a lot of knowledge. He's probably read a lot of manga, let's be honest here. I can't believe you're saying something so philosophical sounding when you haven't even been in love. Don't treat me like, don't treat love like a matter of profit and loss. Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. It is though, seriously, it's about heart. That's all I have to say. Well then.
See you again. Have a nice day.
Oh my god. I blurt out really embarrassing things. You need to note what you say down 3 times before you say it. Oh my god, that was the worst mistake of his life. Yep, your advisor was gone. See you again. Have a nice day. George Nisan, Shannon, listen. No. Oh my god, so I'm assuming the really embarrassing lines are the ones where he says stuff in English. I didn't say anything. Oh god, I heard it. See you again. Ah, my god. For a while, we forgot the wind. We forgot the wind was getting stronger and played around on the beach. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Yep, Basila made a bad mistake. Yeah, definitely, yeah. I grew a lot these past 6 years, and being able to celebrate my youth and meet with all of my cousins was truly refreshing. Oh yeah, I see that, yeah. Yeah, that is actually really quite interesting. I do wonder why he returned so late. It was a bit late now, but I realised that I should have gotten back together with everyone a lot sooner and returned to the Ushinomiya family. Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. This is the first time they've all been together in fucking 6 years. It's really quite cool. Yeah, no, I see that. It must be. Yeah, it's really fun when all the cousins get together. Yeah, I don't really think the parents are thinking the same thing. Well, they're siblings, not cousins, but still. That's right. We're already old enough. Oh yeah, that's actually really quite interesting. Yeah, it's not like we couldn't meet each other when our parents aren't around. That's actually fair enough. They could actually arrange a meet-up if they wanted to. Yeah, I see. It might not be a bad idea to gather the cousins together and play every once in a while. That would actually be really quite fun of them. I see where they're going with this. That's a good plan. Yeah, maybe we should set something like that up the next time we get a chance. Yeah, I agree. Oh my god, yeah, definitely. Oh, that would be really awful if they did actually fall out anytime in the future. Yep, that kind of is the case for a lot of things. Hey, if you make such a big deal with it, you almost make it sound like relatives usually end up hating each other. Yep, because some of them do if things go badly. I love that, just the awkward laughs. Yeah, no, I see that actually. I really do wonder. Yeah, George and Nikki and Jessica laughed, but it just felt a little strained. Did I say something wrong? Oh, just about how my parents made quiet expressions and tired faces every once in a while during the boat ride and at the airport. Maybe I should have kept that to myself. Oh yeah, fair, yeah.
そうだな。
You're right.
ジェシカの言う通りだぜ。
It's just like Jessica said.
俺たちはいつまでも仲良しで
Oh
いよ
my
う
god,
ぜ。
yeah, definitely. Yeah, let's always be friends to each other. Yeah, because if they're not friends to each other, then yeah, it would just make things a lot more tedious. I mean, if they're in this family conference, they might as well have fun with each other. I mean, where else are they gonna have fun? Let's be honest here. Yeah, of course, Maria's happy about that. Yeah, we're all friends.
そうだね。
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
僕たちはいつだってみんな一緒だよ。
we'll always be together. Hmm.
みんな仲良しだよ。
Yeah, we'll always be friends.
私たち何恥ずかし
Oh
いこと
my
言
god,
って
I
んの
know. It's as if they're in some sort of fucking romance story at the moment. I see that, yeah. It's as if they're in Higurashi. Oh my god. Man, we've been saying some pretty embarrassing stuff. No, I see what she means, actually. Yeah.
なんだか照れちまうぜ。
Yeah, I feel kind of awkward.
でもとても大切なことだと思いますよ。
But I think it's very important.
人は願わねばいつまでも一緒にいることどころか仲良くいることさえ難しい生き物なのですから。
It is, yeah. People are creatures who find it very hard to stay together, much less remain friends. Unless they truly desire. Oh yeah, definitely. If one person doesn't want to truly be friends with somebody else, I mean, obviously they can have a fake bond and they can, you know, just have a friendship for the sake of it. Maybe they have to be friends because obviously, like, you can't get rid of somebody. But at the same time, that's one-sided. That's not really a true friendship. Both people have to desire it for it to actually work. I see that.
そうだね。
That's right.
みんなが仲良くいられることを決して当たり前なことだと思ってはいけないね。
You really can't take everyone being friendly for granted. Yeah.
知り合いの魔女が言ってた。
Oh my god, I wish I know said it.
幸せはみんなが信じなくちゃ叶わないんだって。
That's interesting. Happiness won't be granted unless everyone believes in it. Who is that? Is that Burncastle? That kind of sounds like... No, that definitely sounds like someone... That definitely sounds like something Rika would say. So, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Burncastle would have some sort of links to it. Oh.
確かにね。
Yeah, that's true.
信じる力には魔法が宿るかもしれない。
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, maybe some magic exists in the power of belief.
それを全員が信じたなら、きっと幸せを運んできてくれ
This
る
is
だろ
really
うね。
ironic that he's obviously saying these childlike logic things to please Maria, but at the same time we're realizing that this stuff is a little bit real. If we all believe in that, I'm sure it will bring us happiness.
よし。
Alright.
なら恥ずかしいことのついでだ。
Well, if we're doing embarrassing stuff already,
私たちはみんなで信じ合うと誓おうぜ。
let's all swear to believe in this together, okay?
みんないつまでも仲良しで。
Oh
い
yeah,
つま
that's
でも幸
nice,
せでい
yeah.
ようって。
Yeah. Obviously, I suppose if everyone believes in happiness, then it can actually be achieved. You can't have one person who does not believe in happiness to achieve happiness. Everyone has to. Not even one can't. Yeah, I see what Jessica means. Obviously, it's really quite sweet, but it's also very cheesy. Like how we'll end up like like how we'll end up like our parents. As if we'd ever search for each other's weaknesses, going after grandfather's fortune. Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. And obviously, yeah, it is actually going to be really quite interesting to think about what happens when everyone dies in terms of, you know, the older people and obviously all the younger generation, how their parents were. I really do wonder. I mean, I don't really think they're going to be really money hungry. I feel like they're just going to think, oh wow, Jessica's the head. Cool. Doesn't really matter. Well, that is if they be alive, which, spoiler, they won't be, probably.
いつまでも仲良しで幸せだ。
Yeah, always be friendly and happy.
それをみんなで信じようぜ。
That is really nice. I really do wonder if this really quite subtle promise is going to have a lot of meaning later on because of the fact that, you know, things may go wrong and they probably depend on something like this. no matter how much we cousins try to nostalgically have fun. Oh yeah, that is interesting. Yeah, dark clouds continue to approach Dokenjima. I wonder if the typhoon will pass and let us see the clear skies before we leave this island. Oh, you would be hopeful. Who cares about what our parents are planning? Who cares about the inheritance and the honour of our old family? Yeah, well, certainly not you. Yeah, as youthful as we were renewing our old friendship. Oh yeah, definitely, yeah, and we believed all together that we could find happiness. That's why. I want this pair of days to end. Oh my god, yeah, without anything weird happening. In peace and happiness. And calmly. Yeah, isn't it just so awful? No, I don't just want them to end. Please let them end. Oh my god. Yeah, let them end in happiness. It's... You have got to be kidding me! Let them end. Oh, you have... Oh my god, that is so brutal! Yeah, that's awful. Yeah, I do find it really quite interesting that now this actually proves that everything that Basila was actually saying just then was... He had no idea. He was actually, you know, he had an idea of everything that was being said. The only thing is, he was oblivious to everything. He was repeating this conversation as if, you know, it was the first thing that had actually happened. As if it had never happened before. Oh, God, yeah. Yeah, Beatrice is totally trolling Basila. Damn it. Oh, yeah, understandable. I mean, my God. Jesus fucking Christ. After having seen what Basila has been through thanks to Beatrice, I mean, God, that torture because of the 7 stakes of purgatory, that was just awful. Don't show up, don't appear. Yeah, damn it. Sorry to keep you waiting. Yeah, I finally prepared a new game. God, no, I know. It's just really quite interesting that, you know, Beatrice totally is rubbing in the fact of, you know, how, well, like she said, tragic and awful and misfortunate it's going to be. Of course you can control the weather. Got to be winds, rain, typhoon. Yeah, that is actually really quite interesting that, you know, obviously everyone was really quite metaphorically thinking this, but yeah, it is real, I suppose. Yeah, just like fuck you to anything normal whatsoever. Throw Dokenjima into another realm, into the spirit world, into a world of fantasy. Yeah. Huh? Where are we going? Oh, we're going to the sea. Oh, that's actually really quite interesting. Yeah, and so the tale repeated for the 3rd time. However, to an endless witch. What did it matter whether it was the 1st, 2nd or 3rd time? It probably didn't matter at all. Oh my god, I know. That probably just shows how many times Beatrice in the future is thinking of completely terrorising Basila. It probably didn't matter at all. After all, this was a tale of fantasy. Endlessly... Yeah, endlessly repeating until the match was settled. Would Basila surrender first? Or would the... Could you imagine if Beatrice surrendered first? I don't know how that would work, but yeah, we can hope, I suppose. Right, this is going to be interesting. Then the sky grew dark and cloudy, and the rain and wind were summoned together and became a typhoon! Oh my god. Maria could be seen in the rose garden, paying no mind to the rain that had been started to fall. My god. Oh god, so even that was it. Oh no. Mariga could be seen in the rose garden, paying no mind to the rain that had started falling, going around in circles, searching for that single rose that should have been marked. Oh god, yeah, that's awful. Yep, George marked the rose that looked a little bit damaged. And now she can't find it. Not here. Oh god, yeah, she's probably gonna get really quite upset. Yeah, not here. My rose that we marked isn't here. Oh god. Yeah, Mariga definitely remembered it. That rose had been in the flower bed right here. To be honest, I really do wonder what has actually happened there. Could you imagine if Beatrice has somehow magicked it out of existence? That would be so rude and evil and mean. That is actually really cool. Okay, that is... Yeah. The rose had been in the flower bed right here, and yet it wasn't anymore. She didn't know what to do with her irritation at not being able to find something that should have been there. No, I know. Yeah. And minding bitterly, she couldn't help but keep going back and forth in circles around the same... Oh, God, yeah. Oh. Yeah, she was acting almost as though she'd been able to see it if she looked at a different angle. But even though she did that, there was no way to find something that wasn't there. Yeah, that is interesting, actually. Yeah, it's actually really quite ironic that, you know, this kind of reflects Battler's situation. There is no way to find a human cause because it isn't there. And it's just really quite interesting that I suppose you could liken this metaphorically, like, the rose is surrounded by loads of other roses. Human causes are surrounded by magical causes, or I don't know if you wanted to interpret it differently, other human causes. Oh god. Yeah, the wind grew increasingly strong, and the rain turned into cold, large drops. There was no way even Mariga would fail to notice this. Yeah, she doesn't care. Yeah. However, if she couldn't find her rose here, it would surely disappear forever. Yeah, understandable actually. Yeah, Mariga believed that. That feeling spurred her to keep on searching for a rose that she had no chance of finding. What in the name of Toho? Just then, the cold drops of rain tormenting Mariga were suddenly blocked. Oh my god, is this gonna be Beatrice? I really wonder. Right, who is it? Oh my god, Mariga raised her head. Well, she did. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she saw an umbrella there protecting her from the rain. And the one holding that umbrella out was... Oh, it's Beatrice. Yeah. The witch she admired, Beatrice. Yeah, now that is interesting. Everything is really coming into play now. Beatrice. Yeah, what are you doing so frantically in the middle of all this rain? True. Why are you talking though? You can literally magic it away. You catch a cold like this. Impressive. That actually really surprises me. No, but at the same time, I suppose if you can magic away colds, then could you in theory magic away anything that's going on with you, really? Yeah. Yeah, I can't find my rose. Yeah, no matter how many times I search.
ここにあったはずなのに
Yeah, even though it should have been here.
見つからないの。
I can't find it. I really do wonder what Beatrice has actually done. I do wonder if she's potentially done something with the rose. Maria told Beatrice about how there had been a slightly unhealthy, pitiful rose, and that she was sure they had marked it. Yeah.
それが見つからぬと。
So you can't find it?
そなたも魔女の見習いならば、魔法にてバラを探してみるという。
What? You have got to be kidding me. Has she actually got magical ability herself? If you are a witch's apprentice, you should use magic to search for the
目
rose.
だけで探そうとするうちは、それには遥かに及ばぬであろうな。
That is interesting. But at the same time, I suppose if it's never there, then how can you use magic to search for it? I believe that searching with just your eyes won't be nearly enough.
見つけられない。
Can't find it.
マリアも頑張って魔法で探そうとしてるけど見つけられない。
How the fuck did she search with magic? What?
魔法の修行にはちょうど良いかとも思うが。
Oh yeah, understandable actually, yeah.
この風雨はそなたには少しきつかろう。
I think practicing your magic is a very good thing. God, she's even encouraging it. Wow, I think practicing your magic is a very good thing, but it might be a little bit too much for you with all this wind and rain.
わらわが特別に力を貸してやろう。
Allow me to lend you some
弟子の身
special
を案
power.
ずるのも師匠の役割だからな。
Yeah, and it is actually really quite interesting that she knows this. I really do wonder if Beatrice and her trainer, it's kinda like exactly the same as the cycle that Maria's going through.
ありがとう
Thank you.
ベアトリーチェ。
Yeah, Maria's face, which had been full of sadness until just now. God, split open into it. That is a little bit unsettling. Maria knew. She knew that there was nothing Beatrice's magic couldn't do. Yeah, that is interesting. I get that. I see that, yeah. So, she was sure that Beatrice would be able to find the rose easily, even though Maria couldn't. What Beatrice just said, witches have got to look after their health. Yeah, does that mean she can't actually look after her health without magic? No, sorry, with magic even? Yeah, Beatrice closed her eyes lightly, acting as though she was listening for something in all this wind and rain. Then she heard it, opened her eyes and spoke. God, she doesn't really look the most confident. All the things in this world are transitory.
残念だな、マリ
Too bad, Maria.
ア。この風雨にそなたのバラは耐えられなかったです。
Oh, poor her. Yeah, it seems your rose couldn't withstand all this wind and rain.
それじゃマリアのバラは
Then my rose,
風雨に散り、すでにこの世のものでは
no longer of this world. What do you mean? It was uprooted by this wind and is no longer of this world. Oh, I feel quite bad. She really cared about, you know, her rose. That is really weird. I just genuinely wonder what her magical power actually was that, you know, let her be able to do this. It's really odd. It's no longer of this world. Yeah, what Beatrice said was quite reasonable. There was nothing odd about the flower being broken off of the stem in this strong wind. Yeah, I see that, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. However, Maria couldn't accept this and bitterly gave a low-pitched moan. No?
やだやだやだ
No, no, no.
マリアのバラなの
It's my rose.
マリアのバラが帰ってこないと嫌だ
My rose won't come back. No.
マリアの魔法で生き返らせる
What? Hang on a second. I'll bring it back to life with my magic.
ベアトリーチェ魔法でバラを蘇らせるのを教えて
Oh, God, that's awful. She's got to become an endless witch first. I don't really think that's going to happen soon. Or maybe it will, and Maria just has, like, some ridiculous levels of power that we don't know about or something ridiculous like that. Beatrice, teach me how to revive a rose with magic. Oh, she sounds a little bit pissed off.
無限の魔法の秘術。そなたごとき見習いにはまだまだ早いわ。
God damn, she's really cold here.
身の程を知れ。
God. Wow, that is actually really quite surprising. I mean, Yeah, it's much too early for an apprentice like you to learn the hidden art of endless magic. Know your place! Fucking hell. God, yeah, Maria wiped the tears from her eyes, full of regret. God damn. That's just really quite surprising with Beatrice there. That just... Yeah, that really is odd. Beatrice shrugged her shoulders and chuckled at Maria's pitiable expression. Very well. What? Oh my god. I will lend you my power, the hidden art that can revive a rose. Really? Indeed. Well then, concentrate the power of your heart. That is really weird. Close your eyes, forget the rain, and... Close your eyes, forget the rain, forget the wind, and search for the soul of the wandering rose with the eyes of your heart. Yeah, that is really weird. It is totally metaphorical, this, and just... It's just really quite odd though. You close your eyes and you forget every single thing around you. You just have to concentrate on the one thing that you want to revive. That is weird. Yeah, I really do wonder if Maria's actually going to be able to do it. I just find it really quite interesting, like, you know, how brutal, you know, Beatrice is. Maybe it's just a really quite insulting thing to think as if, you know, you can borrow the power of an endless witch, you can have the power of an endless witch just to do one selfish thing. I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell. Maria closed her eyes. Then she repeated Beatrice's song-like words. Come, try to remember. Oh, that is interesting. Oh my god, you really see the links from Beatrice to her teacher here. Her teacher taught her everything, genuinely. Whereas what form did you have? Come, try to remember. Whereas what form did you have? Oh yeah, it's just don't look. Don't listen. Yeah, don't be distracted whatsoever. It's interesting, this magic is kind of like a meditation. You just have to constantly concentrate on everything that you are intending to put right with your magic. As opposed to, you know, everything around you, really. Oh my god. Release the power of your soul from the cage of the flesh that imprisons it. That's it. Good. What? Okay, that is weird. Yeah, you can just totally tell that this really does have a lot of Beatrice's power in. My god, you can even see, you know, the golden butterflies exactly like what Beatrice would want really around Maria, who was concentrating her power. Her eyes tightly shut. Small golden butterflies began to dot. That is ridiculous. Was this the manifestation of the magical power Maria held? Yeah, I suppose so. It's just really quite interesting that, I mean, it isn't really Maria's magical power, but at the same time, the fact that she can actually use Beatrice's power like this, it definitely shows that she has potential. Like, my assumption would be if somebody lends you magical power, you could completely throw it in the bin if you don't really know how to properly use it, but she does. Lost soul of the rose. Gather into one and remember your form. It really is pagan, this. Come, gather, remember. The glitter of the gold butterflies began to strengthen, and their numbers increased. Then Beatrice raised a finger up to the skies, and they began to gather at the tip of that finger. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, so you just get all of the golden butterflies perched on the finger. I like that. Wow. Oh, I really wonder what's actually going to happen. I wonder if she's going to be able to find her rose. Yeah, this is the miracle of the golden magic. Oh, wow. The gold butterflies began to condense into a single dazzling grain of gold. It was a single glittering gold seed. Gold seed? What? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Is this going to be... Oh my god. Okay, this is really weird. It rode on the tip of Beatrice's finger, budded into a golden sprout, and opened into a golden... That is so weird. Oh my god. It then slowly fell from that fingertip, sank into the mud of the flower bed and began to grow slowly. That is just so weird. So on your fingertip, you basically see a seed of a flower, and then it just gradually grows into like a bud. What was it? Yeah, it grows into a leaf, and then it literally falls into the soil and it begins to grow again. That's absurd. That really is cool though. I mean, that's so sweet that, you know, Beatrice has actually let Maria do this. I mean, it's really impressive the fact that can actually work. I mean, God. That is really quite something. Mario, who admired magic and the witch, really wanted to see this fantastical sight. Oh my god, yeah, I understand that, yeah. However, as an apprentice, Mario was still not qualified to see it. Oh my god, that's really surprising. So, Mario isn't actually qualified to see what the power of the Endless Witch can actually do. That's absurd. That's actually really quite interesting. Oh yeah, understandable. Yeah, I see why she's not qualified to use it actually, because even though she's using the power of the Endless Witch, if she recognises that she is using the power and obviously she's taken aback by the sight, then, you know, the power will have less focus. I see. No, she will probably be afraid that... She's probably afraid that if she opened her eyes to look, the power that she had concentrated in her heart would be cut off and the magic would be lost. Yeah, I see that, yeah. Therefore, Beatrice, as the only one permitted to witness this golden miracle, was the only witch, the sole master of many miracles. Burn Castle is here to make a copyright claim. Then the fully grown rose bloomed, creating one golden flower. Golden, by the way. I do find it really quite interesting that, you know, that's the colour. I wonder if it's actually... And when Beatrice poked it with her finger in just the right way. That is so weird. That really is. Yeah, and when Beatrice poked it with her finger in just the right way, the gold-coloured sparkle scattered. It scattered! It's just as if a golden soap bubble had popped. Oh, I like that. Yeah, and what remained was a single beautiful rose. That's so sweet of her. It really is. Yeah, definitely. It is actually really quite surprising because we knew from Maria that, you know, the rose was the one that looked really quite battered and bruised and, you know, it just really wasn't as significant as the other ones in terms of its beauty, really. It was the odd one out. It looks like you've remembered a splendid rose. Oh yeah, fair. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Is she going to change it? However, if we just leave it mixed in with these other roses, you won't be able to tell it apart. Ooh. Oh my god, I'm really quite interested in what she's going to potentially do. I don't really know. Yeah, Beatrice, for the sake of her cute apprentice who was moaning even more now in concentration, decided to use one more bit of magic. Oh, I really do wonder what's actually going to happen. Well, she snapped her fingers. A single gold butterfly appeared, fluttered around, and landed on the flower that had just been revived. Oh, wow! Oh my god, that's actually really quite cool. Then it suddenly burst open and disappeared, becoming golden lace and marking the rose. That will do. Maria. Oh yeah. It was actually really quite funny. It's a total surprise. Yeah, I really do wonder because this rose isn't entirely accurate to how it originally was, but yeah, it's just really quite sweet that Maria, obviously, as a kid, she always sees, you know, the beauty in everything. She always sees the potential. like with this rose, really. Saw the brilliance it could have had. I really like this theme. I think it's brilliant for getting a really dreamy and magical atmosphere. Oh, it's so warm as well. It really reflects the, you know, nice and pleasant atmosphere. Beatrice being uncharacteristically nice to, you know, her quote-unquote apprentices. Apprentices, I love it. Could you imagine if Maria actually has the same power as Beatrice in a few years? Where's the rose? Oh no, it is! It's not here. Not here. Not over there, over here. Look. Father with a golden lace. You did. My god. Thank you, Beto. Thank you, Beto. Oh my god, yeah. That's hilarious. But to be honest, I kind of get the impression that she's really going to regret saying something like that, or Beatrice is going to get annoyed. I want to become a witch quickly, a great witch like you. And you can. What? Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, long ago, I too wished for that innocently, just as you do. Yeah, and I have attained that level. I do find that really quite interesting. I mean, that just totally shows Beatrice's ability. I mean, yeah. It really is impressive. I really do wonder how long it must have taken for Beatrice to train. Oh, Maria was ecstatic over the revived Rose clapping. Rhodes? Ah, yes. Rhodes. Rose, clapping her hands and jumping around. My god, yeah. Yeah, that really is quite sweet. I really wonder if that reminds Beatrice of her past self. Watching that, Beatrice also smiled, looking fairly pleased. Yeah, that is interesting. Beatrice being kind for once in a while. It's rare, but okay. Right, this is going to be really quite interesting, I wonder. Yeah, by now I can break and repair any soul if I try, not just that of a rose, and can kill and revive as I play. Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. Come, the barrier of the storm has now sealed Udok Genjima off from the natural world. Oh yeah, and we can definitely see this in their first magical act. Now is the time for the Golden Witch, Beatrice, to descend as an Endless Witch. Oh, this is interesting. I really wonder. Oh, yeah, definitely. Because this is where she makes her move. Beatrice pulled from her pocket an envelope with the family crest, the one-winged eagle, and gave it to Maria. Ah, yes, I really don't know what the family crest is. Ah, yes. Yeah, Maria frolicked around at the back, being selected to be the witch's messenger. Oh, yeah, obviously, if she's an apprentice, she would be, naturally. But, yeah, she probably thinks of it as, you know, big badge of honor. Yeah, my god. So, Kinzo. Oh my god, definitely, yeah. Yeah, I've come to join in on your fun once more. My preparations are already complete. Yeah, I do find it really quite interesting that it's just so obvious that, you know, there really is just so much of a setup for a game like this. Yeah, my preparations are already complete. What of you? Have you prepared enough coins to bet in tonight's game? Yep, I really do wonder. I hope we're going to get a scene with Kinzo. That would be cool. We are! Oh my god, my desire was met. Or is this just because he's actually thinking of what Beatrice may be thinking, and is he delusional? I've assembled a plethora of pieces. Yep, because obviously you've only made it so that everyone is here today. Yep, I've assembled a plethora of pieces. Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm ready to bet both I'm ready both physically and mentally. Yeah, he's ready to die. So then, let us make the ante. Oh, yeah, interesting. All that you have given should be returned to you in the end. Come, take it. Oh, yeah, that is interesting. Ginzo flung the window of his study open wide, took off the valuable golden ring that had been on his finger, and threw it into the darkness of the raging window. That is just absurd. Yeah, threw it into the darkness of the raging window. What actually happened regarding it? Oh my god! Oh, that is weird. That's actually really quite interesting. So you can definitely... I'm just genuinely surprised that he thinks, he has enough confidence without even knowing that Beatrice was there. And I'm just so surprised that, this so obviously could have gone wrong. I mean, what if Beatrice wasn't actually there and, I don't know, he was just deluded and it wasn't actually struck by lightning. It just went onto the ground after having thrown it and, I don't know, somebody else maybe stole it or... something, I don't know, and then obviously masqueraded as Beatrice, but obviously that's not the case. We know what Beatrice looks like. It's still really weird though, the fact that he knows that Beatrice is here without Beatrice even having told him. Maybe he sensed it or something ridiculous like that. Also, an ante is a... Yeah, it's just a stake. It's a reward for poker. You do poker and then you get the ante, which I'm assuming is the big stack of cash when you finish. Yeah, that is actually really quite interesting. So, all that you have given... I really do wonder when he says that. That's kind of ambiguous. Could that potentially mean that Beatrice has... Well, Beatrice has given the gold, which has then given Ginzo the opportunity to have a family, and then that's caused, everything will be returned to her in the end, i.e. she will have control of the souls and fates and lives of this entire family. Yeah, that is weird. Ginzo watched it go, grinning broadly and fearlessly. Yeah, I do find it really quite interesting that he is just so confident. I don't think I'll lose. Oh, you never know. Well, even if you don't lose, you're going to be killed in pursuit of going to the Golden Land. I don't think I'll lose. You are mine. Forever? Well, I don't really think that's true. Just look at the meta world. Yeah, I don't really think that's the case. Oh. Oh, we've got a long ass fadey transition. I really wonder what this is next going to be. Oh yes, this is going to be quite interesting. The ring that Ginzo had thrown had become a single gold butterfly and fluttered around in the wind and rain. It headed for the rose garden. Oh yeah, almost as though it was being guided. That was just genuinely so weird. The fact that... Oh yeah. Then found the figure of the golden witch and fluttered down. God damn, she can use anything at her disposal. It's so impressive. When it came down right in front of Beatrice, it burst open and returned to its original form, flying through the air. Yeah, no, I see what this means actually. The way it was going, you would have expected it to fall in a puddle, but it stopped suddenly in midair. Almost as if some transparent person had... Okay, that is actually really quite odd. If Beatrice caught it, or is it somebody else potentially? Muddy Ghost magic? Or maybe some other witch. Who knows? Oh my god, when are we going to see Lambda and, Burn? That is so weird. It bursts open, the butterfly though. Poor butterfly. What? Apparently even Beatrice hadn't expected that. Okay, that is actually really quite odd, I wonder. However, she realised what? No, who it was and grinned broadly at it. What the fuck? Who the hell is this? What? As she did, the shadow of the person who were caught, the ring began to foot. Okay, this is interesting. What? It was the figure. Okay, what the fuck? Who is this guy? He looks like... Well, I can't really tell. The fact that he has just suddenly appeared to catch a ring definitely says that there is magical connotation here. But at the same time, this guy kind of looks like a music teacher. I don't really understand why he's evil at the moment. That is really quite odd. So Beatrice knows whoever this person is, who looks like a music teacher. There's the figure of a young man wearing a butler's uniform. Is he furniture then? Embroidered with a one-winged eagle crest. There was no man like this among the servants of the Ushinomiya family. I know. Could you imagine if this could potentially be a mysterious 19th person? Even so, Beatrice laughed as though it was somebody she remembered fondly. Yeah, that is interesting. Ronove, isn't it? Ronove. Ronove, is it? Ronove. Ah, fuck, it didn't. Right, you are never ever going to convince me there's not a connection. Yeah. Yep. You are never convincing me there is not a connection there. This guy has some sort of... Right, my theory, this is Beatrice's head furniture. And, you know, just like how Genji is Kinzo's head, quote-unquote, furniture. Oh, I don't really know. I don't know, just because of the fact that Genji's furniture... human. I feel less bad about calling him furniture. But there is no way this guy's a human being, let's be honest here. Well, if he's not a human being, what is he? That is really weird. It seems you have remembered me. I wonder what this guy sounds like. Seems you have remembered me. You were always a man who took loyalty seriously. It's been quite some time since your last correspondence. Oh, that is interesting. Yeah, not for a single day have I, none of it, forgotten that I serve you, my lady. I'm not gonna lie, just from this voice, I can tell that this guy is going to be a fucking threat. I was more afraid that you had forgotten about me. Well, my god, that... At least he's honest. I see he's loyal and he's honest. After all, you can be quite forgetful. Oh my god! Wow, she got so suddenly really quite mental. I see, yes, I'm certainly forgetful. Oh, I've forgotten even your sarcasm until I heard it again. My lady, take this. Oh, with an exaggerated yet elegant gesture, he bowed respectfully. Oh, and held out to Beatrice the head's ring that he'd just got. I just don't really understand what the point of him being here is. Who is this person? Who is this Ronove? That's actually really quite interesting. That kind of surprises me. So, Beatrice isn't actually the person who gets this golden ring. It's Kinzo who is No, sorry, it's Ronove, who is basically like the, I don't know, the middleman, I suppose. He was the Ushinomiya family head's ring, returned to you from Ushinomiya Kinzo.
指輪は再び主の元に
What? Okay, what? Oh, now that is interesting. Oh, yeah, I think you can just tell from this that Beatrice had such a connection with the family. The fact that she is the master of the ring, and she was the one who'd actually made the ring, I really do wonder, could that potentially mean that Beatrice ruled over Kinzo until Kinzo, I don't know, like, somehow... Well, no, Kinzo summoned Beatrice, so maybe Beatrice had this ring specially made for him. I don't know, though. That is really weird. Indeed. Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah. This is Kinzo and us in the start of the game. Of course, I'll accept it.
さて今宵はどのようなお遊びになさいましょうか
Oh, yeah, that is interesting. So, whoever this person is, they have a good relationship with Beatrice. Yeah, this is weird. By the way, it's really annoying how long it takes. Do these... They don't have the crest. Right. Oh, I wish... What about the Purgatory? None of the 7 stakes of Purgatory have the family crest. That kind of surprises me. So why... I thought that maybe there could be a rule that all of Beatrice's servants have the you know, one-winged eagle. But at the same time, I kind of get the impression that because that's not the case, only the ones of really high importance do. So I think this guy's really of high importance. Yeah. So how should we play tonight? Oh, that is interesting. Yeah, this guy has loads of power. Shall I prepare the roulette immediately? And he's magic. Magical. Ah, they always ask for black tea. I love it. Yeah, that's what Beatrice is. That's what Beatrice likes. Or shall I prepare some black tea first? Oh, I like that. Ooh, this... Oh no, it's gonna be Battler, isn't it? I can't decide which. But first, I need you to greet someone. Yep, Battler. Battler, alright. Yeah, I'm sure that guy's got his mouth hanging open and can't shut it. Yep, right, Battler. Oh boy, greetings. Allow me to introduce myself. Yeah, that is interesting. I'm called Ronoe, and I serve at the side of Milady Beatrice. It's truly a pleasure to meet you. See? Oh my god! His mouth's hanging open, he can't shut it, right? Laugh, my god. I love that Beatrice's laugh sounds like somebody who's been smoking for, like, it's just really quite odd when people smoke heavily and they have some sort of... No, because I swear, there is a distinct way people that have smoked lots have of talking, really, just the intonation that they have in their voice and how their voice actually sounds. She kind of laughs like a heavy smoker would, or is that just me? Oh my god, I love that. Yeah, no shit, another incomprehensible guy just showed up. Oh yes, nice to meet you too, Battler. Oh my god, yeah. First I grumble about goat-headed people doing the Bond dance. The Bond dance? What is that? The Song of Saya. Ah, yes, I want to do that. Oh, it's a Rhythm Heaven thing, it looks like. Wait, I want to see what the Bond dance is. Oh, it actually looks like... It actually looks like something that's from Rhythm Heaven. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, this is awful. Oh my god. Yeah, this is just... quite something. So this is basically what's been done. Oh yeah, that's ironic. Doing the bondas, I love that. Oh my god, that just shows how primitive they are. That's like what about goat-headed people doing the bondas, and then goat-head starts showing up in SWAT. Oh my god, yeah, definitely, yeah. Yeah, since then, not only have 7 arse, our 7 arse Nesans appeared, but now there's even a butler! It doesn't make sense, cut it out! Oh my gosh, she changed! By the way, butler, did you notice?
こやつとそなたの対面だが、これが本当の悪魔の証明であることを気づいたかな？
Did you realize that meeting with him is a true devil's proof?
悪魔の証明だとどういう意味だよ。
Yeah, what do you mean?
こやつはこう見えても72柱に名を連ねる生粋の悪魔でな。
He may not look like it, but this guy's... He doesn't look like it, no. He looks like a fucking music teacher. He may not look like it, but this guy's one of the 72. A genuine demon.
つまりわらわは悪魔を直接連れてきて、
Oh, that is
まさにその
bad.
存在を証明してみせたわけだ。
The only thing is you can't prove that they don't exist. You can prove that they exist. Well, the thing is, here's my thinking. This is not entirely a devil's proof because of the fact that a devil's proof is where you can't prove something is the case, whereas you can't also prove that your theory proving that it is not the case is right in itself. You can't prove that this person is a demon. Beatrice is the only person who is saying it's a demon. How do we know for sure that he is a demon? He may not look like it, but this guy's one of the 72, a genuine demon. In other words, I brought a demon right in front of you, which proves that they exist. Oh god. Yep, smoker's laugh. Genuinely.
地獄に爵位を持つ序列27位の大悪魔よ。
Interesting, well, none of it holds a noble rank in hell, the 27th highest ranked great
なかなか
demon.
に使える男でな。
He's a pretty useful man.
高級で召し上げて、わらわの世話をさせておるのだ。
I summoned him at a high cost and made him serve me.
ご紹介いただけまして光栄です。
It's an honor to meet you.
地獄の貴族に名を連ねと。
Well, my name is amongst those of the nobles of hell.
今は卑しい人間の分際で、悪魔も裸足で逃げ出すような大魔女であられるベアトリーチェ様の家具頭として使える身ですよ。
It's an honor to meet you. Well, my name is amongst those of the nobles of hell. I now serve as the head furniture of... Oh yeah, head furniture of Beatrice Summer, who despite being a vulgar human, is a great witch of such caliber that demons flee, but that's absurd. That really is. Oh.
実に使える男なのだが。
Oh, he sounds fun. I like him.
何しろ口のヘラのやつでな。
Well, when I realise how fucking horrible he is, I probably won't like him, but and how cruel, obviously. But still, he's a very useful man, but he's impudent with his
時
words.
に主への敬いを忘れるのがたまに傷よ。
I see that. Frustratingly enough, he sometimes forgets to respect his master. He is not a complete servant. He's not
言葉
completely
遣いに
removed.
関しましては契約書から漏れておりましたもの。
Oh, I like that. Yeah, you can just see his cheeky expression. I like it. Nothing in my contract specifies the manner in which I'm allowed to
その
speak.
ように契約を変更いたしますか。
Would you like to change that contract?
わらわも退屈せぬからそれでいい。
Oh yeah, understandable. Yeah, it keeps me entertained, so it's fine. Beatrice turned her back to him, cackling. Oh yeah. If the bank wants to wear back, Ronover turned back to Battler and stuck out his right hand, showing off an innocent smile. Oh come on, he's literally a demon. Why the hell would he have an... Oh, normally this would mean that he was asking for a handshake.
何の真似だよ。
What is this supposed to be?
私もお嬢様のわがままに振り回されている身です。
I'm another who has been subjected to my lady's whims.
その意味では私たちは良き友人になれるかと思いますよ。
Oh yeah, this guy is the 27th highest ranked demon. You really think that you should trust that? Like, come on. There is no way that he is using this for good intent. I didn't trust him the second I heard that. Well, the second, no, to be fair, the fact that he has affiliation with Beatrice is bad enough. This is a handshake of friendship. Yeah, that is interesting. I kind of get the impression this is going to be a really bad trap. I don't know, though. Oh, of course. This in no way implies your entry into a contract with a demon, so fear not. Oh, right. So, yeah, I still wouldn't trust him. Yeah, definitely. Sorry, but I'm right in the middle of a big fight with your master. Yep. I like that. Sorry, but I'm right in the middle of a big fight with your master. I will only shake hands with an enemy after we've beaten each other up in a rainy schoolyard and are all worn out. That's something you see in a teen drama. Oh my god, it reminds me of Higurashi. Tsumihoroboshi. Remember that? Oh my god, yeah. I see. Yeah, definitely. That's understandable. Yeah, to shake hands with you, Batora-sama, I must create a fitting atmosphere in a suitable location. Yeah, definitely. Exchanging sweet words and physical language with you that rings true to your heart. Oh, I shall arrange for it. Right, okay. When the opportunity arrives, I shall arrange for such an encounter. That is interesting. I wonder if that could foreshadow something. I must say, I think simply love situations like that myself. Oh my god, that is gotta be the best love. That is so cheesy. It is interesting. I really do wonder what the tensions these people are going to have together are actually going to be. That is, if they have tension. Well, of course they're going to have tensions. He's a demon after all. As Rononver laughed tauntingly, he whispered to Battler, bringing his face so close that their noses were almost touching. Oh, that's interesting. Battler, his face turning red after getting so close to another of the... Yeah! Understandable. You're a demon after all, of course. You're a creepy bastard. I see. Just right prepared towards Butler. I like that. It's an honor to receive such words of praise. I mean, to be honest, he is a demon. Of course, words like that would be words of praise. That's hilarious. I'm very confident in my tea brewing abilities, so please look forward to tea time. Oh, yep. Oh. Are you sure? That's actually really quite nice. So you can never become hungry with Rononver around. Baking cookies is one of my hobbies, so please feel free to request any snacks as you may desire. It's just really quite horrible that Rononver sounds so innocent and like such a nice person, but he's probably one of the most evil people here. Just what I expect from a pair of the same gender. Oh my god, I know. It's really quite surprising. I mean, yeah, you start getting along well right off the bat. I'm jealous. My. I apologize for making you jealous, my lady. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Yeah, I shall not sneakily snatch your guest away from you. Oh boy. My subordinates, what? What? Well then, I will leave now to retake my post as head furniture and greet my
しば
subordinates.
しの暇をお許しください。
Please forgive my short absence. Indeed.
権限しているのは雑用のヤギどもと儀式役の七姉妹だけだ。
Oh, only the common goats and the 7 sisters used for the ceremony have manifested themselves.
挨拶も楽に終わろう。
You will be able to finish greeting them in no time. Oh, right, yeah. Yeah. Interesting. I wonder who else there is. Oh.
あの賑やかな七姉妹たちですか。
Oh, yeah, those lively 7 sisters are here.
やんちゃ娘たち
7, by the way. God.
少しはおしとやかに成長したでしょうか。
Yeah, but that is like wishing for Beatrice not to be a bitch. Not gonna happen. I wonder if those naughty girls have grown a little more graceful. Oh, yeah, I think he knows. Fucking hell. Yeah, oh my god, yeah, definitely, yeah. Yeah, if that's graceful, I have to doubt the definition of the word graceful.
そうでございますか。
Is that so?
七姉妹ともとは。
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah.
なられたようですね。
Yeah, I don't really think play is a good word for that. Then I suppose you've already had an opportunity to play with those sisters.
その表情から察するに。
Yeah,
どうや
definitely,
ら
yeah.
相変わらずのやんちゃぶりのようだ。
Yeah, it is interesting. Yeah, just judging by the total trauma he has, I mean. Yeah. To be honest, it is actually really quite impressive that Battler hasn't been completely traumatized from this, by the way. Yeah, just by your expression, it would seem they're just as naughty as always. Yep, definitely.
お使いするにふさわしい振る舞いをするようにと、いつも言っているのに。
Even though I am always telling them to act more fitting as servants of Beatrice, someone.
困った子たちだ。
Beatrice, what troublesome kid.
その意味でなら安心しろよ。
If that's your problem, don't worry.
実に主にぴったりなふさわしい振る舞いだぜ。
Oh, I like what he did there. If that's your problem, don't worry. They actually act perfectly fitting for their master.
そなたも言うようになったな。
Now even you have begun to say it.
しかし、会話は相手を認めるということだ。
However, a conversation means that you accept your partner.
わらわとの雑談に応じるようになったということは、そなたがわらわの存在を徐々に認め始めている証拠。
That's actually really quite interesting that she says that. The fact that you've started to respond to my idle chatting proves that you are gradually starting to accept my existence. Yeah, that is interesting because obviously if you don't accept the existence of someone and yet you're chatting to them and responding to idle chatter and stuff like that, it's kind of contradictory. How can you not believe in the existence of somebody you're talking to? Oh, I see what Beatrice is doing. That's actually really quite smart. She's just trying to make it so the Battler is as boring as possible and doesn't talk to... Oh, yeah, definitely though. Yeah, even though... I mean, yeah, Battler may accept the existence of Beatrice, but if she's a witch, fuck no. Yeah, you really think that Beatrice would lose that easily? Oh yeah, even if Battler was bluffing, he still spoke forcefully. A fearless expression on his face. Yeah, it just shows the total confidence he has. The witch and her butler had snickered together, realising that their guest had regained more than enough of his willpower to attend, and you go, oh yeah, definitely, I agree, yeah, and that preparations were complete. Oh yeah, that's interesting. After all of their exchange a few words with Beatrice, he bowed silently to Battler, scattered into several gold butterflies. Oh yeah, it's interesting that he does that, yeah, and disappeared. I really do wonder how he was actually summoned. Interesting. Not a very accurate depiction of what happened there. Oh, cackle cackle. I'm never saying that again, that was so fucking cheesy. Yeah, it's truly pleasant to have such a boisterous atmosphere.
己の力を取り戻せず
Oh God.
誰に話しかけることもできなかった日々のなんと退屈だったことか
God, I can imagine that. How boring were the days when I was trapped alone on this island, unable to regain my power and lacking anyone to talk to. I just genuinely wonder why this was actually the case. Kinzo must have been a very powerful.
お前に似合いの執事だってことはよくわかった。
Yeah, I get that. How that unpleasant guy is really fitting as your butler. Yeah. But tell me.
その執事がなぜ今頃になって現れた？
Why has that butler only appeared now?
権限しているのはヤギと七食いの姉ちゃんたちとかなんとか言ったな。
I love that he calls them Nair-chans. Yeah, you said something about how only the goats and the Nair-chans of the seven states have manifested themselves.
どういう意味だ？
What did that mean? Indeed.
そなたは抗っておるが、わらわはれっきとした魔女だ。
You still resist, but I am a fully fledged witch.
魔界に通じ、人ならざるあまたの存在と交流を持っておる。
I'm in contact with several non-human entities in the spirit world.
だろうな。
I'll bet.
お前の関係にはろくな連中がいねえぞ。
Yeah, Maria, but nobody else though. Oh, that's not really hanging out though. It's only one of Caesar once a year. No sane people will hang out with
ヤギ
you.
の化け物に太もも姉ちゃんに。
Oh my
そし
god,
て
I
今度は
know.
悪魔の執事が来たわけだ。
It's actually a really quite good point. First some goat monsters, then those R's and hair chans, and then this time a demon butler.
まさかとは思うが、この調子でまだおかしな連中が増えるってんじゃねえだろうな。
Oh, you are going to be surprised. If there's one thing that I've been spoiled about Umineko, it is the sheer amount of witches and characters there are. There are so fucking many. I do wonder how many of those battlers is actually going to meet though. Oh yeah, they will. Wonder what he's gonna
わ
say.
らわの荘厳なる黄金館に仕える家具どもと、そこへ遊びに来る悪魔たちがどれほどいると思っているのか。
Among the furniture that work in my great golden mansion. Great golden mansion. Interesting that even though she was stuck on the island for years without power, she calls it her great gold mansion. Among the furniture that work in my great golden mansion, how many demons do you think want to come over and play?
まだまだ訪れるぞ。
Yeah, they will keep coming!
いくらでも現れるぞ。
Yeah, I don't disagree with that. Many of them will appear.
黄金鏡の扉を開き、すべての家具たちを呼び戻し、わらわは
Interesting.
この六軒島に新たなる城を建てるのだ。
When the doors of the Golden Land is opened, I will call back all of my furniture and build my new castle here on
そ
Rockenjima.
して懐かしき友人たちすべてを招
What?
き、三日三晩を飲み明かし、踊り明かしてやるつもりよ。
It's just really quite interesting that with each game, this is the victory Beatrice has. Then I plan to invite all of my old friends and we will drink and dance together for 3 days and 3 nights. Oh my god.
金蔵の一族たちも招くつもりでいるぞ。
Of course, I also plan to invite Kinzo's family, you see.
望めばそなたもな。
You too, if you wish. I don't really think that's gonna happen. He's gotta, like, believe in her existence, firstly.
つまりこういうことか。
So is this what you mean?
お前は長いこと力を失っていたため、そいつらを呼び出せなかったと。
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised that since you lost your power for a long time, you couldn't summon them.
それで、徐々に魔力が回復してきたため、
And then
次
since your
々化け物を呼び出せるようになったと。
magic power has been gradually
そう
increasing,
言いたいわけか。
you've been able to summon more and more monsters.
そういうことだ。
Oh, that is interesting. Yeah, so the more we progress in these stories, the more of a threat Beatrice is actually going to become. Because of the more monsters she's going to be able to summon. Because of more power that she's having. Because of she's going to have more power because of, well, just the gradual power gain from these victories, I'm assuming. I'm not entirely sure why she has so much, but it does actually explain a lot. because it would make a lot more sense if that wasn't the case. Because I'm gonna stop before I actually implode myself with a bullet. Build my new castle here on Dock Genjima. Wonder what she's referring to. Kinso's family. Now that is actually really quite interesting. I mean, I wonder who she's referring to. Like the 5 victors? I don't know. Well, not even 5. It doesn't have to be 5. Look at the last time there were no victors. Well, there's no victors in any of the times, but there are people who make it to the Golden Land. Golden Land, piss off. That's not the Golden Land they were in. They were in some sort of weird ass, you know, otherworldly tea party. Is that really the Golden Land? You stopped a hair's breadth before crumbling. Oh my god, yeah, definitely, I agree, yeah. Interesting. Yeah, but your heart is already wavering, and you are unable to deny that I am a witch. Oh god. That wavering in your heart has been slowly restoring my power as a witch. So are you trying to say that that creepy butler appeared? Yeah, I really do wonder that because I started to surrender. That's right. Oh, that's really quite interesting. So everything is dependent on Battler. Genuinely everything. That is interesting. I really do wonder if this is actually the case. But the only thing is, it is interesting that Beatrice is just saying the more exposure Battler has to Beatrice, and obviously the more impossible situations Beatrice throws at Battler, the harder it's going to be for him to actually deny the existence of her witch-like state. I don't know. Yeah. You're surrendering to me. A bit you were surrendering to me. Isn't all that humiliation you suffered in the last game a result of you submitting to me so deeply? Oh my god. Oh Jesus! Yeah. I remember that. My god, yeah. Wasn't it great when you had to sacrifice your... Great! When you had to sacrifice your back for the sake of my... for the sake of my feet. Oh god, I wonder what Battler's gonna say. Damn it. I thought I'd be able to keep things as they were as long as I didn't accept you. Yeah, that's the really brutal thing about this game. Yeah, definitely. But it looks like that was wrong. Correct, God. Yeah, definitely. Oh, that is interesting. So the closer Battler actually... So basically, the more this game goes on, the closer Battler is going to get to surrendering, and the more it's going to be in Beatrice's favour. Battler really, really needs to use this realisation to fuel a strong resistance towards Beatrice. The closer you get to surrendering, the more the game will swing in my favour. Yeah, isn't chess the same? In the process of cornering each other's kings, we trade several pieces. Yeah, I suppose so. Of course, I still haven't cornered your king. She's basically saying that the more pieces that were actually sacrificed for the game to actually progress, the more moves that are made in order to sacrifice those kings. It's like the more vulnerable one side is, especially if they're the people that are, especially if they're the ones that are losing. Yeah, but the only thing is the other side, they're prevailing at the other person's sacrifice because it's getting easier and easier for them to actually be defeated. Like, they can make futile moves, but it's not really going to help them in the long run. It's just going to help them in the short run, like you can in chess. Like, for example, when you only, oh my god, like in chess when you're on your last legs and you only have, I don't know, like one pawn left.
かしそなたはキングを逃すのに精一杯でいくつもの大駒を失い莫大なアドバンテージを失っておるわ。
Oh yeah, yeah. Yes, yes, definitely. Yeah. And furthermore, you're giving it everything you've got just to help your king escape, and have lost several pieces to me, as well as a large advantage.
後の展開がわらわに有利に傾くのは
Yeah, that is
当然
interesting.
のことよ。
It is only natural that further developments will tend to turn in my favour. Now, I do find it really quite interesting that, Interesting that Beatrice is saying that, as well as a large advantage, Battler actually had a large advantage against Beatrice. Is that what she's trying to say? Yeah. It is only natural that the further developments will tend to turn in my favour. Ooh, I wonder. Damn.
そなたはおそらくこれからも死に物狂いでわらわのチェックメイトだけからは逃れるだろう。
From now on, you'll probably be frantic as you try to avoid my checkmate. Oh, yeah, definitely, yeah. Could you imagine a stalemate? I wonder what would happen then.
その間にもわらわはそなたの大駒を次々に奪っていく。
However, as you do, I will steal your pieces from you one by one.
やがてはキング以外の全てを失い、どのような形でも逃れることの叶わぬ本当のチェックメイトを受けることになろう。
Yep, and then it is over. I really do wonder what happens when Basilar actually receives a true checkmate, though, because the thing is, I mean, obviously this is like a game, all of this magic-related things, but can you really say that it's like a genuine game? Isn't it just more a metaphorical game? Like, just because he's received a true checkmate, does that really mean that he has truly lost? Can't he still go on? Well, no, I suppose if it's metaphorical, then when you would have received a true checkmate, you'd be so heartless and, you know, hopeless that there would be no point in continuing. So you would have basically lost. One by one. Oh my god, I know, that's the worst thing. At the same time though, maybe this could be indicative of something. Beatrice is talking big this time. Could that foreshadow something? If you were talking big last time, weren't you? Something about how you never accepted me and would torment me with eternal torture. Only witches who have reached the endless level can talk about eternity. Yeah, that is interesting. Oh my god, yeah, that is interesting. That's been beyond you ever since the very beginning. Yeah, it is interesting that she says that because of the fact that, you know, I suppose Basilar's never really been able to be... You can't become one of the highest ranks in magic if you don't believe in magic yourself. God. Oh, what's this? Oh. Looks like, is this the end of the scene? What have we got now? It's raining. Are we gonna see family's perspective now? Eva! No! Eva! Oh yeah, that is gonna be interesting. We're getting straight into it. Wow! Right, I'm gonna have a break for a bit. Right, okay, I'm back now. Oh, right. I probably should have done that before I returned. Right. Yeah, this is going to be really quite interesting. We're just getting straight into this shit. Right, here we go. So Kinzo-sama has already publicly displayed the location of the hidden gold within the epitaph under my portrait. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, the rules apply equally to all who can read the epitaph. If you return the gold, I should return everything to you. Yeah. Tonight, I ask that you enjoy your battle of wits with Kinzo-sama to the fullest. I sincerely pray that this night will be both intellectual and elegant. Beatrice the Golden. When Maria finished reading the letter that Beatrice had handed her, everyone was at a loss of words for a while. Oh yeah, understandable, yeah. And then they all broke the silence at once. Ridiculous. Oh my god, yeah, what a worthless, vicious prank. Seriously. Oh, yeah, of course he's the first person to bring up. Sorry to mention it. There is no way Father gave up the head's ring. Beatrice? Says the person that's actually knowing of Beatrice's existence, i.e., you know, the fact that he literally has a gold bar that was found from the company president that, you know, Kinzo let the company president take a bar of gold, and then Kraus had to really endeavour to find it. Ever. I really want to see Ever. I like that. Hey, who filled this dessert up with a little bit too much punch? Oh my god, they're a little bit drunk as well. That's even worse. I want to applaud and praise you, so come clean, okay? Oh no, nobody has done it. Of course not. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I wouldn't pull a prank by assuming father's name. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. Then Aneki? Aniki? Me? Yeah, you're an idiot. Oh yeah, it's interesting that, you know, she's always instantly putting the blame on Kraus. Yeah, it's Nissan, right? Oh yeah, oh that is actually really quite interesting. I mean, this just hits so much now. Only he could plan something this vulgar. Yeah, understandable. Are you trying to mock me? I'm the one who wants to question you. Oh, what about? Oh yeah, understandable. Yeah, who is behind this ill-natured prank? Yep, and everything is all starting to turn to shit. Kraus beat the table and stared. Oh my god, stared at everyone. Since that included the children too. Oh yeah, understandable. We've got Maria as well. Yeah, he scared most of them. A letter from a mysterious person who claims to have been given full rights to father's assets. Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. Considering that the whole point of this family conference is the discussion of that subject. Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. I think it's too hasty to call this a mere prank. It is not, no way. It is a devil's proof, I suppose. We can't be sure. It could be, to be fair. I think it's realistic that they're debating this. Maybe it really is one of father's shady pranks. He might have planned this to shock us a bit, since we've been discussing the distribution of his inheritance without him. No way. If Dad was the one who planned this. No, definitely not. No way. No, I agree with that. Yeah, that we can't take what Maria-chan said. We just read aloud as a joke, right? No.
そうね。
That's right.
文面通りに解釈するなら、これはお父様からのテストね。
If you interpret the context literally, then this is a test from father.
魔女の碑文は私たち誰にでも解けるようにずっと広間に掲示されていた。
The epitaph of the witch has been displayed in the hall for quite some time. Quite some time now, so that any one of us could solve it.
告示期間
Oh
は
yeah,
十分。
definitely, yeah. There was plenty of notice.
最初に解けた人間に家督と全ての財産を渡すと、
definitely.
そう言っているわけよね。
Yeah, that means he was saying that the first person to solve it would be handed the inheritance along with all of his wealth, right?
私たちの魔法叶ったわ。
It's my magic. And my magic granted your wish! Okay, that is really,
そ
really
んなバ
weird.
カな話はありません。
Oh, nothing so foolish could possibly be the case.
後宮家の次期当主が夫であることは何ら揺るがない事実です。
Yeah, it is an unshakable fact that my husband is the successor to the Ushinomiya family headship. Yeah, but at the same time, the thing is with Beatrice, you really think that she gives a damn? If anything, she has more power than Kinzo, so legally, I suppose she can determine it. Yeah, definitely, yeah. Yeah, that is actually really quite interesting. I do wonder what this is. Yeah. So Eva's wish to have all of the wealth of the family, and that is interesting. If all of Eva's, torment, it stems from the desire to, have the grandfather's wealth. Oh my fucking! I just touched my glasses, man. Dude, can it stop being this much of a prick? I swear to God, I've touched my glasses accidentally, and now I just have mist that will not go away. It's so annoying when this happens. Yep, it's actually not going. Oh, for fuck's sake. Right, it should be alright. No, it isn't. Let me just... Right, there we are. Sorry about that. Yeah, this is interesting. So I really do wonder if Eva's desires and, all of her torment ultimately could have just been down to the desire to have money, really, and be wealthy. And have status and significance. It does, yeah. Yeah, well, doesn't this letter shake that?
この手紙はお父様に財産のすべてを全権委任された人物からのメッセージなのよ。
Exactly. Yeah, this is the message. Interesting that Eva really isn't questioning the validity of this message. Yeah, but obviously she doesn't want to. This is a message from the person who was given full rights to all of father's wealth. Yeah, definitely.
も
Yeah.
はや兄さんの当主継承権は白紙に戻ったわ。
Yep. Of course she's happy. Nisan's right to become the head has returned to a blank
魔女の
slate.
碑文を解いた者が、
The person who solves the riddle.
ベアトリーチェの黄金を見つけた者が、
Yeah.
後
Definitely.
宮家の次の当主になるのよ。
Yeah, the person who solved... Gosh, he sounds so determined. Yeah, the person who solves the riddle. The person who finds Beatrice's gold will become the next head of the Ushinomiya family.
バカバカしい。
Ridiculous.
その手紙のざれ言を信用するのかね。
Do you think we can trust the meaningless words in that letter? Oh, yeah, but the only thing is... I think you should look at the envelope. Well, then... Oh, its validity is always a question.
その風浪が本物だとでも。
That seal was the real thing.
信用などできるものか。
Yeah, that is interesting. There's no way we could trust that.
ならお父様に直接話を聞いてみましょうよ。
Oh my god, you really think that he would let that happen? Then let's try to go ask father
も
directly.
う機嫌が悪いからとか体調が悪いとかそんな次元じゃないわよ。
Oh my god, are they actually going to do that? At this point, you can't get away with saying he's grumpy or feeling bad, right?
この手紙はお父様の代理人であることを
definitely, I
風
agree.
でちゃんと示してる。
Yeah, the sealed wax clearly shows that this is from the father's
そ
representative.
れを疑うなら兄さんが証明しなさいよ。
If you doubt that, then show some proof, Nisan. Oh yeah, definitely, yeah, because this is the worst thing. Even though he believes it, can he prove it? No.
この手紙がお父様の意志のものではないって。
Jesus fucking Christ, she is so unbelievably cold. Yeah, show that this letter does not contain father's will. Very well.
お前の言う通りだよ。
Oh, that is interesting. Yeah, you can't argue with her, and it's just interesting that all these years later, Eva is the one who has control over Kraus. That must make her feel so, so good. It no longer matters whether father is in a good mood or not. Oh my god, that is going to be interesting. Let us go up and ask him directly. Let's do it! Oh my god, we'll ask Dad directly. Yeah, I see. Dad is dad, so why would he act in such a roundabout way? Oh, then I guess that would be like him. Then again, even. Yep, proof of the seal being real. Asking him directly. Yeah, I see that.
お父様の手紙だということを前提に話を続けてもいいのかしら。
That is interesting. I wonder what she's actually going to say. I wonder if we really should continue this discussion on the assumption that this letter came from father.
バカローザ!
Jeez, fucking hell, stupid Rosa. Jesus!
お父様の手紙に決まってんでしょ?
God, she is a monster when she becomes like this. Yeah, not setting a very good example to all of the other kids. Fucking hell. Stupid Rosa, isn't it? Obviously from father.
あの手紙はお父様のなのよ!
God, her rage. I mean, that letter is father's.
次期当主を私たち4人の中から選ぶための公平なチャンスに決まってるじゃない!
Jesus fucking Christ. Isn't it obvious that he's given the four of us an even chance to become the successor?
バカ! 死ね! この役立たず!
Jesus fucking Christ. Die, you brainless idiot.
ほんとローザって頭悪いわ。
I don't like whoever this person is. Rosa really is dumb.
へそでも噛んで死んじゃえば。
God, if only she just give up and die. Oh my
ごめんな
god.
さい。
Oh my god, so that's probably a reflection of what she actually thought in her childhood, because this other voice that she's actually hearing, it is just a reflection of her childhood, really. I'm sorry.
そうよね。
That's right.
ごめんなさい。
God, that's so awful what she's just had to go through. I mean, that's absurd. Just to think of how ridiculously mean Eva can be. It's absurd, it really is. In the beginning, the adults had all doubted the credibility of the letter. Yeah, definitely. Oh, yep. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Had all doubted the credibility of the letter, but after realising that this was a once-in-a-lifetime chance in the inheritance struggle for the three younger siblings, Eva changed her position, claiming that the letter was authentic. Yeah, because it means that you could potentially have legal rights to Keensor's money, basically. Yep, it's all for the money. Follow the money all the time, it seems. Rudolph and Rosa caught on and agreed. Yeah, that is interesting. Outrageous. Oh yeah, Natalie, he's never going to agree. Outrageous. I do find it ironic that it could actually be a prank, and they haven't really. I mean, it could be a very, very good prank, but it could still be a prank. Outrageous. How can adults like you take such a worthless prank like this seriously? How can they go to basically their instincts at this point just to get as much inheritance as possible? I don't need to be father to understand this contempt. Oh my god, she sounds so all-knowing. No way. Whoa. Yeah, Nazi-san. All we've got to do is ask father and we're done, right? Yeah, I do find it interesting with Hideyoshi. I mean, he's always just like... Well, at the moment, he's kind of agreeing. I do think it is sensible. I mean, if it's all just a battle against who is right and who actually is... objectively correct in terms of what's happening with the validity of this letter, then just ask him. Get a definitive answer. I see that. Yeah, I agree, but the only thing is it won't be very fine if he does. Yeah, won't everything be fine if father just tells us that he doesn't know about any letter?
Nisan. 責任を持ってその手紙は知らないという一言を引き出すのよ。
Yeah, Nisan, take responsibility and just get him to say that he doesn't know about the letter.
機嫌が悪そうだからってビビってる場合じゃないんだからね。
Yeah, this is no time to get scared just because he's in a bad mood, okay? Yeah, and it's interesting seeing this. Oh, yeah, because Eva definitely... I will bet you anything that Eva feels as if she was the family head, she would have the courage to do something like this. Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah. He's still scared of father at his age, that idiot. Oh, yeah. Oh, God. What is this sort of playful thought? If only you just give up and die. It's really weird, that. Is this genuinely what, you know, she thought as a child? God, that's horrible.
Oh.
Yeah. Let's get this settled clearly. Yeah, he's probably eating in a study right now. Yeah, he's not going to have a very nice meal. Yeah, let's have him set his chopsticks down for a moment. It's decided. Let's go. Kiria, wait here for a while. Yeah. We'll go to check whether it's true or not and come back quickly. Thank you. I'll wait patiently for Gorda-san to bring in dessert. Oh, I feel bad. They're probably not going to be able to... Gorda's not going to be able to explain the dessert to them. The four siblings, Natsuhi and Hideyoshi, all rose from their seats forcefully and flew out into the hallway with a clap. Oh my god, yeah, they flew out. Fucking hell. Afterwards, only the children, stunned and completely speechless. Nanjo, who looked uncomfortable, and Kirie, who just shrugged. Oh my god, yeah, I wonder what they're actually going to talk about. Yeah, they're probably just gonna reflect on how fucking... Oh, yeah, poor Maria. Yeah, in the middle of all of this was Maria, who looked a little scared at the adult's sudden change. However, judging from her appearance... Oh, that's interesting. Judging from her appearance, she didn't look like she realised the full meaning of what she just read. Yeah, I wonder. What in the world was that all about? I don't get it. God, they're all bastards. Yeah, they are very greedy bastards. Interesting that Kiria doesn't go. Yeah, she doesn't care about the money whatsoever. They're all bastards. Yeah, do they really want the inheritance that much? Everyone. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, this is our parents' problem. It kind of does, but at the same time, I suppose... At this stage in the game, it doesn't. But it will in the long term, because obviously the inheritance will influence how their lives are carried out, really. So you mustn't worry about it. Yeah, fair. Even if you say that. Oh yeah, they were really overbearing, and they were making no consideration. They had no consideration for the fact that, you know, you had kids like Maria here. You know, people that shouldn't, and just anyone in general, they shouldn't hear discussion about the inheritance, really. It's just not a nice thing to do. Talking about something so personally, in such a serious manner, and horrible manner as well, and setting such a bad example. It's really quite awful. I mean, look at Eva, for example. I mean, Jesus Christ. Yeah, that was obscene. I can't believe them.
欲の皮が突っ張ってやがる
Yeah, showing off their greed like that. Yeah, and this is what greed makes people do. It makes people that could have a good relationship just completely go to turmoil, really.
みんなで幸せになるって信じ合わないとダメ
Oh, yeah, I do find that interesting. Everyone has to believe together that we'll be happy. Yeah, I do. That's interesting what Maria's actually saying. I mean,
そうだね
yeah, and I do think that it's actually really quite ironic that, you know, in some of the most deadly situations, not some of the most deadly situations, but some of the worst situations, you kind of lose touch of that simple logic that really applies to anything, really. That's right.
僕たちはみんなで約束したもんね
Yeah, we all did promise.
ほらバトラ君もジェシカちゃんも
Come on, Batora-kun, Jessica-chan, you too.
最悪の気分だぜ
Oh yeah, understandable. Yeah, I feel horrible. We couldn't accept it at all, but we lay down our arms for the first time being. We've been vaguely aware of how filthy this family conference was going to be. However, after that 6-year blank, I couldn't help but being shocked. God, yeah, I mean, that is bad. Yeah, you know stuff is bad if even Battler, like, you know, somebody who has been in the family for such a long time, is shocked just by how bad and hostile the conference actually is. God, that's bad. That really is rough. Yeah, just... Oh. Oh yeah, I wonder if he's going to try and save the morality. When he saw that the children were completely dejected, Dr. Nanjo cleared his throat uncomfortably.
大人の話です。
Yeah, it's just an adult matter.
お若い皆さんとは関係のないことですよ。
Yeah, it has nothing... Kiria. I wonder what how she must feel. It's an adult matter, but it has nothing to do with all of you young people.
忘れてしまいましょう。
Yeah, to be honest, I kind of feel that's the best idea at this point. I mean, firstly, it doesn't really have much to do with them at the moment, and secondly, you know, it's probably better for their moods. Let us forget about
そ
it.
れができりゃやってるぜ
Yeah, that's understandable though. I would if I could.
辛いのはわかるわ
I know it's hard.
でも今は忘れてあげて
Yeah, but forget it for now.
あなたたちの将来を少しでも豊かにするため
Yeah.
みんなの両親は必死で戦ってるのよ
I mean, it is just interesting that with such an awful and I suppose you could say inhumane fight for greed, and obviously just dismissing the fact that these people have any connection, it's just as if, you know, these people are all targets and they're all enemies and they're all just, you know, obstacles in the way of them getting their biggest cut of the profit, and obviously and with that cut of the profit they can obviously make the lives of themselves and, you know, everyone around them as good as possible, really, in their family obviously, and, you know, their companies as well. Yeah, I know it's hard, but forget it for now. All of your parents are fighting frantically to make your futures just a little brighter. So, bad fight, potentially good cause.
そして
Maybe not Kraus with, you know, corruption, but still.
どうかそんな冷たい目で迎えないであげて
Please, don't look at your injured parents with those cold eyes when they come back.
No
matter how much you ask us, Kirie-san.
それは難しいぜ
It will be, yeah, I see that.
そう割り切れるなら
If we could be happy with an explanation like that.
子供なんてやってねえぜ
Ah, we wouldn't be kids. Oh.
みんな幸せ
Yeah, everyone be happy.
暗くなるのダ
Can't get dark.
メ信じて
Yeah, that's nice, believe.
みんなで幸せになれるって信じないと幸せが逃げちゃう
God, I see what she means. Whatever this is, definitely has influenced Maria quite a lot, and it really applies. I mean, yeah, if everyone doesn't believe we can be happy, that happiness will get away. Yeah, I suppose so.
みんなで信じないとダメなの
Yeah, everyone has to believe. God
いい
damn.
話ね
Yeah, I like the sound of that.
私も信じるわ
Yeah, that's really, really good. And I think, you know, Maria's positivity really is quite, or at least the positivity she's trying to force everyone to have. It's really good. Yeah, I like the sound of that. I'll believe too.
私たちは幸せになれるわよ。
Yeah, I believe that we can find happiness. Oh, she's so happy. Yeah, Aunt Kiria, thank you.
バトラとジェシカお姉ちゃんも信じて。
Batola and Jessica, you believe too.
ベアトリーチェも信じないと魔法が力を持たないっていつも言ってる。
Oh, that's really, really bad. I feel like this has struck a bad chord, this name. Beatrice is also always saying that magic won't have any power if you don't believe. Yeah, definitely. Oh god, I'm kind of scared. The mention of the name Beatrice. Kiria-san rose from her seat quietly, went over to Maria, and crouched down so that their eyes met.
おー、キリエおばさんが信じてくれた。
Aunt Kiria believed.
あと、バトラとジェシカお姉ちゃんが信じないとダメ。
二人とも強いもの。
Oh yeah, those two are strong. Yeah, obviously George
すぐに元気
agrees as
になっ
well.
て、そうしてくれるわよ。
Yeah, they'll feel better soon and then they'll believe. Yeah. Oh, she's so sweet. More importantly.
教えてほしいの。
Oh yeah, I want you to tell me something. Yeah, when Kiria-san said that, Jessica, George and Yuki and Dr. Nanjo and I all listened closely. Oh yeah, interesting that. Yeah. It looked like our parents were so concerned with the inheritance problem that grandfather filled their minds. Oh yeah, but we wanted to ask Maria about something simpler.
何？
What?
マリアちゃんにその手紙を渡したのって誰？
Yep. Who gave you that letter?
ベアトリーチェ。
肖像画に描かれている魔女の？
The witch drawn in that portrait.
パサと一緒にこの手紙もくれたの。
Yeah. The white umbrella. She gave me this letter and an umbrella.
そしてね、マリアのバラが折れちゃってたのを魔法で直してくれたの。
And she used magic to fix my rose that was
ベ
broken.
アトリーチェは何でもできるすごい魔女なの。
Beatrice is an awesome witch who can do anything.
詳しく聞かせてくれるかしら。
Oh, that's interesting. Could you tell us about that in a bit more detail? Ooh. Oh. I'm actually really quite surprised. I didn't think that would be the end of that. Oh my god, I really, really hope we're going to see the, you know, the siblings and what they're going to do. And obviously Hideyoshi as well. And Natsuhi. Oh, please. Yes, we are. Oh my god, that's brilliant. Oh. Oh, damn. Oh, no, maybe not then. Oh, damn it. Oh, I really would have wanted to see them, you know, completely interrogating grandfather. Oh, that's a shame. Without even being allowed to wait for the dessert, we were chased out of the room. Damn. I heard that in the end, our parents were unable to get grandfather to respond. Yeah, well, I hate to say it, but I feel like giving grandfather a high five right now. Oh yeah, that's actually understandable because I feel like if they had actually received confirmation that the epitaph had actually had some links towards, you know, Kinzo, that would have been really bad in terms of just the morale of everything. Everyone would be so tense. Yeah, he was probably pretty satisfied with how his strange letter had given his children a good shock, since they'd all been so infatuated with the inheritance problem while grandfather was still alive. Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. I also felt like our despicable parents had gotten what they deserved in all this confusion. Oh yeah, that's interesting. Yeah. So because of how awfully they've acted, because of their desperation for the inheritance, you know, they've just it's just kind of like they just deserve what they've got, really. Oh, but I couldn't really say that I was feeling great. I felt all sulky. Oh yeah, that is interesting. Yeah. Apparently Grandfather hadn't seemed concerned with the whole thing, but he also hadn't denied anything about the letter either. Yeah, of course. Yep, here we are. When talking about the witch's letter, Grandfather's name kept popping up. Oh yeah, of course, he's really relevant. If Grandfather knew something that was stealing his name, someone that was stealing his name, then considering his character, he'd probably be mad. Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. He would really, I mean... Oh, that's surprising, yeah. But even though Grandfather now knew the contents of that letter, he coldly ignored it. So did that count as a silent yeah? Or did it count as a silent no, though? I think it's more likely... Oh yeah, of course. Oh yeah. I mean, Evard doesn't surprise me. Rudolph surprised me a little bit more. What about Kraus, though? Aunt Eva and Dad were trying to interpret the letter in their favour. Their greed clearly visible. Oh yeah, definitely. Doesn't surprise me whatsoever. Oh, Mario's here. Oh, God. Oh, I do feel really bad for her. Because the thing is, these people just act like animals. But obviously their objective isn't to, kill. It's to fucking become greedy. Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. It wouldn't have mattered so much if that was all, but the adults had now started focusing on Maria, who had received the letter. Yeah. They kept pounding her with questions about who had given it to her. Yeah. Oh, God. Yeah. Maria repeated it over and over again that she had gotten it from Beatrice, but there was no way that such a mysterious person could have sneaked onto the island. Yeah, that's the worst thing. That is what has objectively happened, but obviously nobody is going to believe whatsoever. After all, this island's small, and there's no one living on it outside the Yoshinomiya family household. Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah. Oh, that's really sad. Maria kept repeating that she got it from Beatrice no matter how many times she asked. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's horrible. I think it really just shows the brutal and unempathetic and just inhumane nature of them. Fucking hell. If they're willing to make a kid, if they're, because of the fact that they don't, they don't agree with what this kid is saying, they're willing to make her cry. I mean, God. Seemed to think that she was trying to trick them, so they didn't hold back and question her until she broke out in tears. Yeah, because if you break out in tears, I think it's obvious that you are genuine, and you're just really quite sad about the fact that nobody believes what you're saying, and there's nobody to actually agree with you. Yeah, my Maria was released. She sobbed, all worn out from... Oh, God, that's horrible. After our parents ordered us to go to the guest house and take Maria with us. Oh, God. They shut themselves up in the dining hall and started getting louder and louder as they discussed the inheritance. It seemed that, because of the strange letter, Uncle Krause's chances of becoming the next family head might have been reduced to a blank. Oh, yeah, definitely, yeah. Same for everyone's chances, really. They're all equal. Yeah, and in exchange for accepting him, my dad and the rest were trying to swindle Uncle Krause out of a lot of money or something like that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I agree. God, that's so horrible. I mean, could you imagine just, being in such a ridiculously provoked state and then taking all your anger out on just a, innocent and happy kid, and then, she just goes into a crying fit. It's horrible. It really is. Discussed as we were, Jessica and I were happy to move over to the guest. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, you don't want the conflict spoiling the night. We didn't want to be under the same roof as those filthy adults, their heads so filled with thoughts about money. Oh yeah, understandable, yeah. George Aniki pleaded on our parents' behalfs, saying that he wanted us to understand them. Yeah. I understood his reasoning. Oh, yeah, definitely, I do too. Yeah, no matter how filthy this talk of money was, it wouldn't go away if you just close your eyes to it. Oh, yeah, I know, yeah. But even so, how could they sink so low as to overtly fight over the money of the dead? And also the fact that, yeah, I think that's everything that needs to be said, really. It wouldn't go away. I suppose it does have to happen at some point, but at the same time, it's just really got awful how much conflict is arising from it. Like vultures. It's a really, really strong wind. Holy fuck. And now things get interesting. We are in the guest house. And I do wonder if people could potentially get murdered. I don't know though. Oh, that's horrible. Maria had cried herself dry and was hiding in her bed. She hadn't even twitched for a while. Oh yeah, that's good. That, I mean, obviously it's bad that she's cried, but at the same time it's good that, you know, she's got away from it. She hadn't even twitched for a while. She was probably sleeping. Yeah. God, hiding in her bed. Isn't that just sad? She doesn't even feel safe anywhere. Yeah, and it is a good question. Yeah, who in the world gave that letter to Maria-chan? Georgie Nisan. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, George Nisan. You can't ask her at that anymore. No way! Isn't it fine to say that Maria got it from Beatrice? Alright, let's just say that and leave it at that. Oh yeah, definitely. That must have been so unpleasant for them. After all, we don't want to make her cry any more than this. Yeah, even though we said that, we couldn't clear away a gloomy feeling. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. Yep, here we go. There are only 18 people on this island now. Yeah. There are only 18 people on this island now. The thought that somewhere in this rain, a 19th person gave Maria-chan that letter and is hiding somewhere. Yeah, it's interesting that. It doesn't know. No. Beatrice cosplay, let's go. Most likely, somebody got Shannon or someone to put on the dress from the portrait and cleverly got Maria to go along with their story. Yep, Beatrice cosplay, the only thing is they sound like Beatrice. Oh yeah, definitely, it's a very reasonable thought. Yeah, though in Maria's case, just seeing the dress would probably convince her that it really was Beatrice. Maybe it doesn't really matter who handed her the letter. The important thing is who sent it. Yeah, that is interesting, yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely, and he's definitely succeeded. The point is that grandfather wanted to cause an uproar by assuming the name of the witch. Oh no, I see, seriously. That old geezer. He's good at riling people up. The most likely answer is that our occult-loving grandfather was playing around, handing the letter over to Maria, who shares the same hobby as Seed. Yeah, I know, I really wonder how he must think about that. Yeah, in such a dramatic way. That we failed to give any thoughts for what Maria would have to go through. Oh my god, oh, I know, yeah, but Kienzor doesn't really care about morals, as we can see in his, will to sacrifice every single member of his family so that he could potentially have a chance of getting to the Golden Land. I mean, I don't really think it goes as low as that. I mean, black magic is some of the lowest things, one of the lowest things that one could do, really. Yeah.
たくマリアの純真な心をもてあそびやがって。
Yeah, and I do find it really quite interesting with Beatrice, the fact that, you know, she just doesn't care. She will always make... Well, she doesn't care. It's all a game to her. She doesn't really have that ability to actually care about Maria's emotions. Yeah, seriously, messing around with Maria's pure heart. It
手紙を渡したのが誰でもいいさ。
doesn't matter who handed the letter over.
マリアがベアトリーチェにもらったって言うんだから、そういうことにしてやろうぜ。
That's actually really, really interesting that he says that. Maria says that she's got it from Beatrice, so let's treat it that way. It's just really quite interesting that because of the fact, and this is a total trap that Beatrice is actually trying to do. He's trying to, you know, it's a guilt trap. Make it so that, you know, Battler feels really bad about how much this has ruined Maria and how much it's ruined her happiness. And then believing in Beatrice.
同感だよ。
And everyone's going to do it as well. I agree. Let's do that.
子供にと
Except
ってのサン
Beatrice.
タクロースみたいな存在が、マリアちゃんにとってはベアトリーチェ
Yeah,
なんだ
yeah,
ろうね。
definitely, yeah. To Maria-chan, Beatrice is kind of like what Santa Claus is to most
い
kids.
ない19人目も、
Yeah.
サンタクロースも、
Whether we're dealing with some non-existent 19th person or Santa Claus.
俺たちが認めてやれば、それは少なくとも、
Yeah.
マリアの中では
Oh
い
yeah,
る
they
という
exist
こと
inside
になる
Maria.
わけ
Yeah.
だ。
Yeah, not objectively existing. Yeah, as long as we all acknowledge them, they'll at least exist inside Maria.
Hmm. なるほど。子供の夢を守るための嘘って大事だな。
It can be, yeah. Yeah, I see. I guess it can be important to lie to a child to protect their dreams.
どうしたんだよ、ジェシカ。
What's up, Jessica?
まだ腹を立ててるのかよ。
Are you still angry? Jessica had her hand on her chin, as though there was something that she couldn't understand. When I called out to her, she came to her senses.
ああ、ごめん。
Oh, sorry.
いやさ、
Well, actually,
実はマリアがあったのは本当にベ
Oh,
ア
that
ト
is
リーチェだ
interesting.
ったってことがあるんじゃないか
I
な。
find it really interesting that the more the stories progress, the easier it is for these people to actually believe in Beatrice. I wonder what her reasoning is, though. I was wondering if Maria might have actually met Beatrice.
そりゃどういう意味だよ。
What do you mean by that?
この島に19人目の人間がいるって言いたいのか？
Are you saying that there's a 19th person on this island?
マリアちゃんの言うことを心から信じたなら、そういう答えに行き着くだろうね。
Yeah, but there always has been. If we take what Beatrice has been saying into account. If you truly take Maria-chan's words to heart, then you would arrive at that answer.
いや、そういうのじゃなくて、
No, that's not what I mean.
昔からこの島には私たちの知らない誰かが住んでるんじゃないかって
Oh,
話
that's
は
interesting.
あっ
Is
たんだ
it
よ
the
な。
one about the forest? I'm talking about the story that someone we don't know has been living on this island since long ago. Interesting, is it? I wonder what this
住んでるっ
is.
てどこに？
Living, you say? Where?
森の中にさ。
Ah, yeah, in the forest. Oh my god! Oh, yeah, that really is quite a loud bang. What's now? Ooh. Oh, yes! I'm so happy we're getting a scene like this. I think it is really quite vital, this scene with Battler George, Beatrice? No, Jessica and Maria. But I think this is what I wanted to see more. Oh my god, yeah, I do find it really... Oh, it's just tragic that, you know, they really have to defy their logic just so that they can appeal to Maria as a child who's really quite upset. Beatrice knows what she is doing, and I think this could potentially be something deliberate that she did. Oh, she is so clever if that's the case. Well, you can't be... You have got to have a very, very high IQ to become an endless witch, let's be honest here. It's interesting that they don't really... Because of Maria's, you know... Because of Maria's pain, they've really considered less that it could have potentially been a human being. The adults were gathered in the dining hall, spending a very long time continuing the discussion that has been started by Beatrice's letter. Oh boy! Kraus strongly claimed that the letter was a simple prank. Oh yeah, definitely, because obviously there is somebody who still wants his position. Yeah, but you couldn't overturn the claim that Kinzo's failure to deny the letter was answer enough. Judging by Kinzo's character, if he knew that a letter had been written in his name, he would be mad with rage. Yeah, definitely, yeah. Since all of the siblings knew that, Kraus had no choice but to withdraw his claim. I know, that's the worst thing. Yep, he could potentially be really quite screwed. I look at Kraus in such a different and disrespectful light now, just because of, you know, how bloody awful he was to Eva. And obviously all of the greed he has. And the fact that, you know, he always makes really quite bad investments. Like, for example, with his resort-related company. I mean, I swear he had made... I swear he bought a building company to actually build a resort before he had sufficient money to pay them. Or, no, he did do dirty things. I swear he made fake companies or something like that. I can't exactly remember, but he's not a legitimate businessman. No way. Yeah, definitely, yeah. Yeah, because of the fact that he hasn't proved it, and that he hasn't got really mad, you can't deny it. Without even having to summarise it, the contents of that letter was simple. The person who could solve the witch's epitaph would receive the headship and assets. Yeah, definitely, yeah. This did a lot of damage to Kraus, who had been sure that he would receive the headship, and was better news than the rest of them, who had already given up. Could have hoped for. Oh, yeah, definitely, yeah. They'd already given up, yeah. However, there were some points that worried them. Oh, that is very interesting. The person who solved the epitaph was not limited to a member of the Ushinomiya family. Taken literally, anybody, no matter how doubtful their origin, might receive the headship. Ooh. Taka no Mio. And furthermore, this meant that there was a chance that all of the Ushinomiya family's assets would be stolen by some unknown person. What if somebody that's not human solves it? Then it is not a person. Yeah, I suppose so. That is understandable, actually. Yeah. I mean, in theory, it could be stolen by one of the servants. That'd be hilarious. In that sense, it was definitely not a situation where even the other siblings could afford to lower their game. Oh yeah, definitely, because if somebody, for example, completely incompetent, I don't know, for example, if Maria, what happens if she gets the family head? Had this letter come from an assassin sent by Kinzo, calling themselves Beatrice? Beatrice cosplay moment? I don't know. I mean, it could be likely. Or was this a scheme of some unknown person trying to steal the Ushinomiya family's wealth? Yeah, it could be, and that was definitely a theory in last episode. They still didn't know the truth. Yeah, but they could say one thing for certain. Maria had... Oh, yeah, I received this problematic letter today on this island. And she is convinced that it is Beatrice, because it was. That's the thing. In other words, someone planning something to do with that letter was on this island today. Yeah, definitely. Had it been set up by Kinzo, one of the 4 siblings? Or maybe some unknown person. I really do wonder. And when it says unknown person, I really do wonder, because what about Ronove? No matter how much they suspected each other, they couldn't reach a conclusion. Yeah, definitely, yeah. After getting tired of bickering with each other, they finally reached the extremely obvious conclusion that doubting each other was just a waste. God, that's really surprising. What the fuck? Are they actually going to work together? That's so out of character that I'm really surprised.
拉致があかんね。
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, we've made no progress.
無駄な時間を費やしたものだよ。
We've just been spinning our wheels. Yeah, I see. No, I agree. They can't be if they're just totally arguing. Totally arguing. That's right.
兄さんが気づいてくれるだけでこれ以上を浪費しなくて済むわ。
Oh yeah, understandable, and especially yeah, I suppose Crass would be the most stubborn in this aspect. Yeah, the mere fact that you've realised it means we won't have to waste any more time. He would be the most stubborn, which I think is reasonable because of the fact that, you know, he's losing his headship potentially.
手紙の差出人がお父様と確定したわけではありませんよ。
It isn't though, that is true. It is not certain that father sent the letter.
会話の成り立たないあなたに主人が呆れ果てただけです。
Oh my god, my husband is merely exasperated by your inability to hold a conversation. My husband has thoughts of his own, but okay. But it is true.
会話が成り立たないのはどっち
Oh
よ。
no. No! Don't tell me it is this easy for an argument to occur. Who's unable to hold a conversation?
私が何か言うたびにあなたは怒鳴ってばっか
I
り。
know. I don't even disagree with Eva here. I think that is actually quite true.
そんな無様で後ろ見えにふさわしいと本気でお思いなのかしら。
Jesus fucking Christ. She is such a bully. It's just so sad. I think the bullies that were bullied are always the saddest ones. Yeah, do you truly think that such shameful behaviour is fitting for a member of the Ushinomiya family?
予算か、エヴァ。
Yeah, would you give it a rest ever?
夏井さんも
Yeah, you too, Natsuki-san.
一度終わった話やで。
The topic's finished for now. Yeah, good one.
一
Hideyoshi.
度ここで頭を冷やさない？
Should we all cool our heads off for now?
冷たいものでも持ってきてもらいましょうよ。
Let's have some cool drinks brought over.
そうね。
Oh, Kiria's there. I didn't think she was. But yeah, that sounds good. Oh, she didn't go to check with everyone to whether Kinzo had actually written the letter or not. Yeah, it is interesting that he failed to deny it, but he also failed to accept it.
頭を冷やした方が賢明そう。
Yeah, it would probably be wiser if we cooled our heads.
あなたも
Yeah,
そろそろ
I
一
agree.
服したくなってきたんじゃない？
Don't you want to take a short break too, dear?
姉貴の機嫌が悪そうだからね。
Aneki looks like she's in a bad mood.
一服の方は遠慮するぜ。
So I'll pass on that break.
だが冷たい方は賛成だ。
But I agree about the cold drinks. That's actually really quite funny, like, you know, because of the fact that, you know, Eva is in a bad mood. Yeah, nothing really good is going to happen. It's not going to be much of a break at all.
ローザ、誰かに水を持ってこさせてくれ。
Rosa, have somebody bring some water.
水差しごとね。
A whole pigeon? Oh my god, yeah, they're really going to need it. That's quite funny.
わかったわ。
Yes, understood. Rosa headed over to the extension telephone in the corner of the room and called the servant room. She then passed on what Rudolph had told her to the person. I'm surprised the phone lines aren't out. So that means the phone lines have been... Yeah, so it took quite a bit of time for the phone lines to actually go out, really. Interesting. The vicious bickering up until now vanished as though it had been a lie. God, that really is surprising. Oh, the silence. That silence continued until Gorda had finished setting the table and retreated from the room. Yeah, good, yeah.
他に何かご入り用のものはございますでしょうか？
Is there anything else that you require?
ありません。
No.
もう下がりなさい。
Jesus Christ, she is so rude. Well, she is modest, but still, she's just so strict and unpleasant, to be honest.
はい。
Yes.
それでは失礼いたします。
Then if you'll excuse me.
何かございましたらいつでもお呼びください。
If you need anything, call me at any time. Yeah, I don't really think they'll be needing much. Oh boy. After listening to the sound of Gorda's footsteps disappear off into the distance, everyone took a deep breath at the same time to break the tension.
本当にすごい雨ね。
Oh yeah, it's always raining hard.
19人目の魔女は今頃バラ庭園の東屋で
Time to
雨
check.
宿りでもしているのかしら。
I'm sure it is raining hard. I wonder if this 19th person is taking shelter at the in the Rose Garden Arbor about now. Yeah, I see. Oh yeah, I know which place she's talking about. That really quite odd looking house that reminds me of something I've seen in a video game. I wonder.
どうかしらね。
Yeah, it also didn't see Beatrice this time.
雨はしのげるかもしれないけど、少し肩を冷やしそうね。
They might be able to escape the rain here, but it would be quite cold. Yeah, oh there even. It would be, yeah.
謎の19人目の来訪者
Oh
か。
boy, a mysterious 19th person as a
ちょ
visitor.
っと推理小説っぽくて面白い話やな。
Yeah, I see. There's actually been 2 other people we've seen, Nonove and Beatrice. So far. So far? Sounds pretty interesting, just like a mystery novel. Oh yeah,
普通この
definitely,
子の
yeah.
話は18人の中の誰かが語ってるだけで、
Yep, but if magic is
実際に
in...
は存在せんと相場が決まっとるんや。
If magic is involved, I think it's a little bit different though. Normally in that kind of story, it's a safe bet that the person doesn't exist, that one of the 18th of us would be fucking it.
私は源氏たちが怪しいと睨んでいます。
Oh, that's interesting, yeah, I suspect Genji and the others.
やはりどんな難癖をつけてでも片翼のわしの使用人たちは全て解雇した方が良かったんです。
God damn, I suspect Genji and the others. Just as I thought, it would have been better if we had dismissed all of the servants of the one-winged eagle. No matter what excuses we had to make... This is interesting, she's so
ま
harsh.
あそういうな。
Come on, don't say that.
長く勤めてくれた恩もある。
Yeah, no, I see that. We must be grateful for their long years of service. Yeah, the fact that, you know, well, Nutty is just genuinely thinking of dismissing every single one of them and denying all of their years of service just because of the fact that, you know, they could be suspects. Just suspects.
もちろん。
Like,
気は許せん。
you suspect somebody, so that means the entirety of their career deserves to be denied. Like, it's absurd. Of course, we can't let our guard down. They can't. No, 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 I agree.
お父様の仕業かどうかはともかく。
I'm sure that you agree too, Nisan, that whether or not father was behind
あ
this.
の手紙をマリアちゃんに渡したのは使用人の誰かだろうという点では同意するのね。
It is so easy to suspect the servants. The person who handed Maria the letter was a servant. Indeed.
何しろ私たちは夕食までずっと仲良く団らんをしていたじゃないか。
In any event, we were all being friendly in our big happy circle until dinner, weren't
兄
we?
弟全員にアリバイがある。
All of the siblings have alibi. Exactly, yeah.
マリアに手紙を渡せたのは使用人の誰かだけだ。
That's the worst thing because they are always the most reasonable people to have done it. Always.
でも使用人の人たちもみんな
But all of the
ベ
servants...
ッドメイクとかで忙しくてバラ庭園のマリアのところへ行く余裕なんかなかったって言ってた
There's
し。
no way you should you should interpret any of that as the definitive truth in a murder inquiry. But all of the servants said that they were too busy with the bed making to have any spare time, during which they could go to Maria-chan in the Rose Garden. Yeah, still, I don't really agree with that. They could have faked it as well. There could be some beds that haven't been made.
おいおい。じゃあ何だってんだよ。
Hey, what are you trying to say then?
まさか森の魔女ベアトリーチェ様がお越しになって
Yep,
本当にマリアちゃんに手紙を渡したって言い出すのか
You aren't saying that the Witch of the Forest, Beatrice-sama, came over and actually handed Maria that letter, right? Nah, we are, like, kind of saying exactly that. Oh, I'm laughing like a witch now. Like, it's infected me. I believe in Beatrice. I feel like I started believing in Beatrice the second I realised the impossibility of the murders in episode 1.
ローザ、昔は信じててすごい怖がってたものね。
Oh damn, Rosa, I used to believe in that so much it really frightened you, right?
あんたまさかいい年してまだ信じてるの？
God, yeah, don't tell me you still believe it at this age.
森の魔女。
No, she doesn't believe. It's just totally Eva taking this out of context in the Witch of the Forest. If she did exist, I'd love for her to appear. But no matter how much I wish she didn't appear before me even once. Oh, that's actually really interesting that. She didn't save me from my crime. Oh, God, yeah.
まさか。
Of course not.
でも18人全員が自分は違うと言っている以上、
Yeah,
本
understandable.
当に19人目がいるのかもって。
Ironically, she is the one that's right. By taking the easy way out, she has achieved the closest answer, really. It's interesting that Eva really desired Beatrice, the Golden Witch, obviously the person that has power and gold and money and, you know, magic as well, to make her life better and lift her out of the tragedy that she faced. Yeah, never appeared.
そんなんあらへんで。第一、船で来たのはわしらだけや。
That can't be. In the first place, we were the only ones who came in on that boat.
謎の乗船者なんぞ、わしらは姿も見とらん。
Yeah, we didn't see any mysterious stranger riding with us.
まさかこの荒海を泳いで渡ってきたっちゅう
Or
か。
they could have quite literally been in the forest, or they could have never left the island. You didn't think they could have swam across the rough sea,
ちょ
right?
いと考えられへんな。
Can't really imagine it. I love his laugh.
理屈ではそうね。
Logically, that's true.
この隔絶された島に招かれていない客が一人隠れているというのは常識的に考えがたいんだけれど。
It is difficult to imagine there's a single hidden and uninvited guest on this isolated island.
でも
No, there is, however.
どうもその可能性を捨てきれない人たち
Oh
がい
yeah,
るみたいね。
definitely. Looks like some of us still can't abandon that possibility completely, right? They can't abandon the possibility whatsoever, though. Yeah, Hideyoshi had laughed it off, saying that there couldn't be a 19th person. Yeah, Yeah, but Kiria had sensitively picked up on the delicate atmosphere among the four siblings. In a normal situation, there shouldn't have been any uninvited guests on this small isolated island. Oh yeah, but when in large sums of inheritance come into the mix, of course that would be reasonable. How would they have come here, and from where? And where were they hiding? Yeah, definitely, yeah. Why hadn't they appeared openly, even though they had sent a letter in their name? Yeah, that is understandable. But at the same time, it's because they don't want to get themselves noticed, really, and because they want to... If they were having a letter in their name, then obviously they'd be trying to fake Beatrice. Trying to mislead people into believing that the person that is hiding there is Beatrice. Yeah, definitely. But not only had the four siblings not joined in on Hideyoshi's laughing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they also seemed unable to completely deny in their hearts the possibility of a 19th person. Kirie-san.
誤解しないでいただきたいが、別に私たちはおとぎ話じみた魔女伝説など、これっぱかりも信じちゃいないさ。
Yeah, Kiria-san, please don't misunderstand. It's not as though we believe in anything like that fairy tale like Legend of the Witch. Yeah, definitely.
またお父様を侮辱する話ですか?
This is another topic to insult father.
それを口にすること自体がお父様への裏切りです。
Simply speaking of such a thing is a betrayal against him.
まあね。
I wonder.
でもあのお父様ですもの。
However, this is father we're talking about.
あるいは本当にねえ。
No, I know anything's possible with him. I mean, he literally summoned Beatrice, of course. I don't know anything.
私は何も知らないわ。
なんやなんや。
What's this?
何を見学になっとるんや。
Oh my god, yeah. Oh, I feel kind of bad. He's really trying to bring up the atmosphere, but I can see why.
どういうことや。
What are you talking about?
つまり魔女伝説は笑い話でもなんでもなく、
yeah, that's
事実だっちゅうんか。
Sure, the legend of the witch isn't a joke, but a fact.
そんなほな。
Oh my god. God, he really is going for it. It's understandable. Why would you think witches are real? It's absurd. Yep. Of course, nobody believes in some witch riding a broom and flying into the sky. But the woman in that portrait... Yes, I agree. He's thinking on the right lines. But the woman in that portrait, Beatrice, might really have existed on this island. Hideyoshi-san.
魔女とかの話じゃなくて、もっとシンプルな話みたいよ。
It looks like we aren't talking about a witch, but something a little simpler.
つまりこういうことね。
Yeah, so it must be something like this.
ベアトリーチェという名の愛人をお父さんがこの島のどこかに隠れ住まわせていたのではないかとみんなは疑っている。
Everyone suspects the father has a mistress named Beatrice secretly living somewhere on the island. Is that it? Yeah, definitely. Oh, yep, Nazi, he's pissed. Father was always exemplary at keeping strictly to the rules. God, she is so irritating. It is completely inconceivable that you would bring someone so filthy onto this island. So filthy! No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Nothing, he snapped at them immediately, but it looked like the four siblings, oh yeah, definitely, including Kraus, didn't agree. On the contrary, they appeared to think Kinzo wouldn't even have hesitated to do something like that. Yeah, it's interesting. They really are doubtful. They have no faith in their father. From the beginning, it had been widespread that Kinzo had built a mansion on this island specifically because of the existence of an entrancing mistress. Exactly, Beatrice. Yeah, I'm sorry, Natsuki-san. I know how much you respect Dad, but that rumor's been around for a long time. All the buildings on Rokkenjima were built by Dad on his own. Oh, yeah, that's interesting. People have always guessed that he had some contraption or secret room set up in this mansion that only he knew about. Oh my god, that's really weird. And it's always been whispered that hidden somewhere on this island, there's a secret mansion that none of us know about. That could be the location of the hidden gold. Oh my god. If that's the case, then that really is big. I don't know if that's relevant though. I see.
地図上は小さな島かもしれないけれど、
Oh yeah, it is.
後ろ
Yeah.
宮家だけが住むには広大すぎる島だわ。
The island might look small on a map, but it's quite large for just the Yoshidomiya family to live on.
そ
No,
し
I
て2
agree.
階の森
Yeah.
のどこかに愛人を住まわせるための隠し屋敷を作ったかもしれないと、そう思われてたのね。
So people have suspected that he built a secret mansion somewhere in the uncivilized forest for his mistress to
ずい
live
ぶ
in.
んスケールの大きな話ね。
Oh my god, I know. Yeah, that would be quite a large-scale scheme.
最初はそれはこの屋敷の中じゃないかと言われてた。
In the beginning, people thought that it might be somewhere inside this mansion.
秘密の地下とかがあったりして、そこに豪華な隠し部屋があり、
Oh yeah.
あの肖像画の魔女が隠れ住んでるんじゃないかとかな。
There might be a hidden basement with a fabulous hidden room where the witch in the portrait was secretly hiding.
親父の書斎の凝ったオートロックの仕掛けとかを見てると、それ
Oh yeah, that is interesting. After seeing that intricate auto lock on Dad's study, it isn't too hard to imagine, right?
何しろ莫大な黄金をどこか秘密の場所に
Yeah, definitely.
秘密の仕掛けで隠したと吹聴する親父殿だ。
After all, Father did spread the rumor that a large amount of gold was hidden somewhere by some
こ
mechanism.
の屋敷とてまだ我々の知らぬ隠し部屋があったとして、
No, I can see this.
驚くには足りんね。
I wouldn't be surprised if there existed some hidden room inside this very mansion that none of us knows about it.
お
I
母様
really
が
do
存
wonder.
命中、よくお父様の不在をついて屋敷内をしらみつぶしに探し回って
Oh,
たわ
that
ね。
is interesting. While Mother was alive, she would often scour the entire mansion searching for her father when he wasn't anywhere to be
ル
found.
ドルフが言ったことをお母様も
Yeah,
疑
that
って
is
たのよ。
weird. Mother also suspected what Rudolph just said. If it's such a solitary and, you know, small and in general just... Well, there's not really many places you can go to, but at the same time you can still easily disappear. Yeah, it's just odd though. Where would he disappear to? If it isn't anywhere that can be easily
ど
found.
こかに秘密
Well,
の
maybe the
扉や
chapel,
階
for
段があ
example,
っ
it
て
isn't unreasonable to
その
think.
中に金髪の愛人が
But
隠
yeah.
れていると信じていたわ。
She believed that there was some kind of hidden door or stairway somewhere, and that his blonde-haired mistress was hidden behind it. That would be insane if there was some sort of secret room. Oh. It's hard to believe, but there are some actual examples in other countries of people cheating with someone over a period of several decades, but making them live in a hidden attic room. God. Furthermore, Kinzo had a mansion this extravagant. Oh yeah, there were so many places that you could actually hide. Yeah, it was possible to suspect the existence of a hidden room. Yeah, that is
六
interesting.
軒島の魔女伝説って
From what I've heard.
私の聞いてた話では、子供たちが未開の森に入り込まないようにって言って作った怖がらせるためのおとぎ話だったんだけど、なんだかそれだけじゃないって気がして
Oh
きたわ。
yeah, definitely, yeah. Right, I've got to end here. I cannot go anymore because, yeah, I'm actually going to be harmed tomorrow if I do. Right. Compensation. Wonder what that is. What does he get from Beatrice, I wonder? Kind of like Genji. Interesting. Oh my god, wow. God, they must be good. Oh, that is interesting. Yeah, so Nonove, he may look like a music teacher, but fucking hell. He's very deadly. Right. Let's going to be very interesting actually seeing this. Here's a very interesting theory that, to be honest, I think if you find the hidden room of the mansion, you find where the gold is. I'm not even joking. You either find the gold or you find Beatrice and some sort of room that she was actually confined in. I don't know, it's really hard to tell. And it would be very interesting just to find out, you know, whether Beatrice could actually have some really, really odd contexts. I mean, it is just interesting, though, that, you know, Kinzo has always sometimes gone missing, unable to be found. He could either be wandering outside, like, what would he be doing outside, I wonder? Maybe just clearing his head, or maybe there could be some sort of really bad and evil ulterior motive. It's hard to tell, and yeah, it's going to be very interesting to find out you know, everything regarding that. Oh, it was a really fun day today, and oh, I loved seeing Donovan. I loved the introductions as well. That was really quite fun. Oh yeah, seeing the stuff about Eva, that was vivid, man. That was so sad, and yeah, and then just in the end, seeing how detestable she was. I mean, yeah, it just shows the bullied are always the worst bullies in this case. And then also, oh yeah, Beatrice and Maria, that was brilliant. Oh, that was so sweet seeing the magic. And then, yeah, Lonove, obviously, and yeah, then the family conference. I love that stuff, and it was just really quite interesting how all of the, you know, stuff about inheritance really, really reduces just all of the humanity these people have. And it's just interesting that if they stop being so consumed by their rage, then they are going to be able to actually come and find a you know, solution and potentially debate on it. It's going to be very interesting tomorrow. Oh, wait, maybe not tomorrow, but day after. The next time I play it will be really interesting. So yeah, see you then. Hopefully I'll be able to play for longer.